Hello everyone, welcome back to Merzenhammer. So, we're just going to get going right away. Our brave heroes, and I actually feel at long last justified in calling you guys that,
Wow.
led the defense of Nuln. He held out for a long day of fighting from foes within and without. But at last, reinforcements arrived, and when they did, they laid the war boss low. And when I say laid him low, I mean bloody mauled him to death by a dragon. Except not death, because he was already dead.
Meow. Meow to you too, cat.
So that was the sound of Snippy screaming.
I also missed that.
That's actually what it sounds like when he throws up. That's the sound of vodka leaving a Greek man's body.
In here, I thought it was praying to Putin for salvation. The spirits leaving the Greek to summon the holy Russian spirit.
Turns out the final boss was dead all along because Snips really did a good job.
Yeah, turns out. Actually, that's not wrong in any way, shape, or form.
But even with the war boss dead, there still remained orcs. Great host of them. And so the streets of Nuln, they're still run red for the next 3 days and 3 nights. For, at last, the final orcs are brought down and laid low before the might of the Imperial Army. And also you guys. But mostly the Imperial Army.
God bless them.
Very fair. Never a fairer statement was made.
Turns out, the only reason why the Empire stood this long is because, contrary to popular belief, the army itself is fucking strong.
I mean,
contrary to
we did know this though.
Yeah.
We've seen this presented to us ad nauseum.
True.
If anything, this is the universe where the Empire actually is good at their job. I don't know
Yes.
about anything else, but
I'm
their job, yes.
usually competent.
Yes. Okay, I think he's stopped. At least for now.
Cat screaming next to the door. It screams like a man.
Is it the master, or is it the pet? It screams, for it does not know.
But yeah. So all of you guys, if you were wounded during the battle, you'll have plenty of time to rub a shallion on it and get fixed. Goes for Konrad most of all. And there is one other person whose medical treatment we really need to care about.
My dog.
Yes.
I like that you said person.
He's a dog, he's more of a person than the elves.
I'm not going to debate this. Only because dogs are the goodest boys.
Mm-hmm. So, Ram, I'm going to ask you to make the fateful roll but we'll determine if Boros can into life. Firstly, can you go ahead and roll a D100 for channeling?
Alright. Just raw dog D100?
Yes, please.
Are we hoping high or low? Yeah.
And
we got
it's... Yeah, it's a skill roll, I'm just not... I'm just having Rem do it because it's Rem's dog. So yeah, that is a success. So let me just... Alright. Can you roll 2d10 plus 4 for the actual spell casting? Alright. So, Ishalianas pray for about half an hour over Boros, rubbing a poultice into his wounds for binding them with heavy cloth. Lord Redman, the worst of it should leave him during the night. He will need water, a great deal of water, to complete the purge, but the Fly Lord's toxins will leave him as he sweats.
So he will live.
If he dies, it will not be from this disease.
Death does not take you yet, dog. And yes, plenty of water will be had. Wonderful. And, yeah, Gunnar is gonna find some bowls and probably find a barrel somewhere, and yeah, let's try to keep on top of it. I got a few more hours of left in me.
Alright.
With weird elven smelling salts.
Those were human drugs. That was your, World War II German trench fighter drug right there. Except in tea form, but I just fed you a fistful of raw leaves.
You gave me straight... Oh yeah, you did give me Vitamilton, didn't you?
Basically. I mean, again, you have it as a tea and it's totally fine, but I just sort of just gave you a fucking fistful of leaves and went, eat them.
Eat this.
So, yeah.
That's still one of my favorite stories.
Does Bob have pizza?
Do you want pizza?
No, definitely not. I don't definitely want delicious pizza. No. I'm fine with my rice and some fish.
You know, if you toss in some like green peppers and shit like that, I could spice up.
No, I mean, it is actually okay. It was rice sweet corn, salted haddock, and some Maggie seasoning sauce, which is Polish, I think. I don't know. Actually, no, it was fake. It was Filipino. But anyway, it's nice. It was fine. It wasn't a pizza, obviously, but you know.
So we're just gonna turn this room into a sweat lodge, or is this just the dog sweating it up?
It's just going to need to be the dog. He was the only one who actually, got it, and it's to do with the magic.
Wait, do Southerners believe in sweat lodges?
I don't think most people have in the Empire have heard of them. You'll have to educate people about them.
Oh, sure. Sit in a room and sweat for 3 hours, and beat yourself with some leafy sticks, and then throw yourself in a snowdrift. It's the most invigorating thing.
Sounds like garbage. I'm gonna go get shit-faced and have sex.
You haven't lived until you've experienced a sweat lodge.
No, I definitely think I have. It was last time I got shit-faced and had sex.
Occasionally, we would throw some special wood into the fire. Have fish.
Alright, I can understand the appeal of getting shit-faced and high and sweating, but again, much more fun to do that having sex.
Very well.
Not that it's on my mind all the time or anything. Recently.
Proud race.
A proud and noble
A
race.
proud and noble race of cock sleeves.
So as Gunnar's keeping an eye on Boros as he's medicinally sweating, to-do list. Figure out how to better explosives and how to potentially make them less pansy. Sweat lodge, ? Meet up with the prince. Top of list, make sure dog's not dead. Very important. Oh, yeah, probably a memorial or something. Suddenly, Southerners do memorial. That is something they do right. I usually have... I can't say that anymore, can I? I can't say I have people for that.
No, actually the implication is that you have employees by this point, not that you've got slaves, because you're the Reichsmarshal. They don't keep slaves, they just have employees that get paid by a lawyer.
Ah, so I technically do still have people for that. Wonderful.
Yep. I mean, it definitely comes across as weird when you have to check to make sure it doesn't sound like, slavery, but who am I to judge?
You're never gonna let me live that down, are you?
Well, no, of course not. You were slave or scum.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can hardly get away from the actual crime.
Yet I traveled with an elf whose entire race is even more known for it. Yet you don't complain about her, no?
Well, if she were here, maybe I would complain. But also, then, I imagine that she'd be some kind of blood-hungry sex cultist, and that would probably turn out okay for me for other reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Herova scowls.
I shift the eyes. Not that I said that out loud. Now if you'll excuse me.
Is everyone else alright? Vaska, Esva, Herova, Jolka, Konrad.
Vaska's been asleep for like half an hour already.
Aw.
No, sir. Nothing to do, sir.
good.
No, I'm good. I'm outie.
Oh, man.
Gunnar,
Tell me. Yes.
I reckon there is a chance anyone else may have the island. Anyone else other than Vaska.
Well,
We would have heard of them by now, right?
that island was definitely strange. However, I don't know everyone who went onto that island. However, I know Avenclad is still there.
Avenclad, Fishy. Those are
Fis-
very hard to put down. Especially even with his condition.
If Avenclad is still there, he's still fighting.
So that terrifies me.
As for his condition, well, so yes, the prince is doing prince things and the dragon's doing dragon. Yeah, yes, Avenclad just has an itty bitty little war camp with decorated with vampires.
And he kept the more priest just to prevent the big vampires from getting back out.
No,
That
that is explicitly why he kept the more priest alive, just to make sure. Okay, I have another dead one, so you want me to make sure? Yes, I want you to make sure it stays.
What do you mean make sure it stays dead? No. Cut off the head and let it watch their own body burn.
You don't understand. They can still come back from that. Very inconvenient.
Then they kill him again. God, that guy's such a fucking Debbie Downer. I can't wait to mock him for being a Morite.
Look, we try, alright?
No, they're the worst.
Well, them alright.
They're Morites, they suck.
We try.
This island literally is a desecrated island with a temple to Mor. Mor's the worst.
Is there a more temple on that island?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, there is.
And it
Oh
was
my-
full of undead.
Full of zombies, just overflowing with them.
They're so bad at their job, okay?
If we
Look,
could
it's-
burn that entire island down somehow, we probably should.
Or, hear me out. How to fix our island problem. And good PR with the other races.
Fire, burn it all down.
No,
Exactly.
give it to the wood elves.
No. No.
Why? We don't want
Gunnar.
it. That's you giving us your burned down building and being like, no, you could probably squat on it.
Gunnar,
Fuck you.
I don't think you realize, even as a joke, how badly that could be interpreted by any amount of political.
That could be,
opponents
that
you
could be
have on-
interpreted badly by all the races.
Well, it'd be interpreted badly by the elves because it would be a blatant insult to them, and it would be taken rather poorly from the Imperial forces as well, as you would be seceding Imperial territory to a foreign power.
No. It's like Indian preserves. It's fine.
Who's he? What's he preserves?
The minute you have to say anything Indian, it's
Yeah.
probably real bad.
Just bear in mind, even jokes can get you into trouble. People will be after your head.
Yeah, and I'll add them to my. Yes, and I'll add them to the.
All land was actually stupid mayflies. No, it's not anymore, you fucks.
This land is my land. It is not your land. I got a shotgun, and you don't have one, so you don't get off. I'll blow your head off. This land was made for only me.
Dear God.
Wow. Alright, but yeah, anyway,
Oh, one more thing. One last thing. Gunnar.
Yes.
So I heard a few rumors around.
Mm-hmm.
If someone could stand up to you toe to toe, mano a mano, for 10 minutes, you promote him to a general.
Yes. Unarmed and unarmored.
Well, I'd like to take a crack at that one day.
Well, I was thinking more of that as like a... what's...
Oh, you think I would make a good general?
No, it would be more of a discipline thing.
Well, that's not the way I had it.
It's just a thought at the moment.
It'll certainly seem like that after the first guy gets his fucking jaw smashed in.
Oh no, I rather fancy my chances. I'm very handy with my face. Maybe not as much as you, but I'd be willing
It
to
wouldn't
give
be
it
the
a
first, high member of the Aurican faith he's fucking laid out.
shot. I'm not gonna say that out loud. I don't want to test my luck quite that much.
You don't have to say that. I was there.
It's all implied.
Wait, is Luminita here as well?
She's
She
she's
turned
vaguely
into-
around.
Yeah, as a herald.
Oh, you know, she's recovering from when she got thrown into a building by a werewolf.
What?
Nothing.
Definitely wasn't a herald of Slanesh. Definitely not.
No.
What is wrong with you people? Luminita's great. She saved the princess. Come on.
Look, straight up, if she is like Slaneshi or the Herald of Slanesh, I have called this for literally months and was never.
Yeah, no,
was
you
never
wouldn't
really
be the
acting.
only one. You would not be the only one.
Turns out that Venetia was not a demon. She was the most loyal one of us all.
No, straight up, that would throw me as a curveball if she was loyal.
Luminita's Vaska's best friend now. I don't know what you want for her. She's great. She is the nicest person we've ever met in this entire fucking campaign.
I thought Gunnar was your best friend.
You
Mr.
don't
Gavin
have sex with your best friend. That's how you end a friendship.
Gavin Green
got promoted
rules
to
the
boyfriend.
parade.
Look, Gavin Green would have been promoted to best friend territory had he lasted.
He could have lasted, but someone decided to shove a grenade up his ass.
He was a
if
good
anything,
boy and he
I'm
deserved
gonna-
better.
I'm gonna deflect that blame back to you, Merz.
I regret nothing.
How's that Merce's fault? That was fucking snippy.
I got an
That's
army of fucking demons fucking just shooting me for
I mean,
like 2
that's your
turns
fault
straight.
for being in the middle of the melee. We were told to run away.
Yeah, and how? Wait, I guess everybody was trying to run away technically.
I mean, 3 of us got out the door.
Look, there is no pussyfooting around this. I've killed the Emperor. I've killed Gavin.
Oh my god, Conrad has killed an emperor and a war boss.
Look, he didn't kill
And
the
I killed the
Emperor,
war boss.
disabled.
Well, no, okay, you just, do you happen to own some kind of crown and when you wear it you have dark powers, just you have hiding somewhere?
I don't know.
Technically,
Gunnar
you
doesn't
are
know
more
either.
successful than, like, a mid-era Nagash right now.
Look, straight up, I need to ask something. When you sleep, do you just have a black cat that comes to you and whispers the name Kingslayer to you?
I don't know what happens when I sleep. It's very scary. I recall very, very few things.
Sometimes he just wakes up, though, and there's face in his mouth.
Because at this point, I'm pretty sure it's not that Moore is actively rejecting you. It's because somehow you've gained Renault's favor.
Holy shit. Ronald was there for me all along.
It was old Ronnie.
Fucking Ronnie.
Fucking Ronnie.
Fucking Ronnie.
And if you start to rearrange the words for Konrad Homo, you get Ronald Common.
Well,
Oh, there's so many things on Connor's consciousness, but it's fine. He'll die one of these days, and it will
I
not.
know,
longer
let's
be his
remember
problem.
some of the crazy got burned out of you.
Exactly, which means now I'm even more guilty of it. It's just all the extra guilt, day in and day out.
Yeah, you've lost the coping mechanism. You no longer have the refuge of the whispers.
No, I'm just a sociopath.
Anyway,
All is justifiable when it's for the Empire. I thought I was muted when I said that.
Nope.
alright, so, yeah. Gunnar's watching the dog, Vaska's asleep, the elves are,
69.
Being elves.
yep.
I need to go find my parents, see if they're still kicking.
Oh yeah, that
You
that
find
was
them
wondering about
also
that.
69ing.
No!
That's what really will kill Sniffy's character.
They're like 40.
Yeah, I know. You'll get those insanity points back.
And that is a good question. Let's see.
It's fine, I don't get any sandy points. I cope with this. Oh, fuck!
Okay. So yeah, Konrad, you go and check. Your dad, your father has been laid out. He's alive, but quite substantially injured. Your mother, however, is, pretty much fine, just some scratches and bruises.
Oh, dear God. I'll rush over to them immediately. He also been quite fucked up. What the hell happened?
Fuck, I cannot remember the... Oh, God.
It's fine, we can just abbreviate that. Good thing is, they're both still alive. Well, most. They're all dead inside, but they're quite alive on the outside. Just like me.
I think my mouse is starting to die.
Fuck.
It's infuriating, isn't it, Merzen?
How terrible is your just like... You don't exactly have, Bob's software curses, but you certainly seem to have some kind of anti-hardware field going for you.
Yeah. I'm just,
The blue
a
screens.
fucking
Are you a null?
entropic force.
You're a null, aren't you? Things just break around you.
I don't understand.
On the plus side, you're great against psychers.
But yeah, there's, the left click is being very awkward and sometimes just double clicking for no reason and sometimes letting up, like, midway through me trying to, like, hold it down while I'm not actually lifting off, and it's... very annoying.
You tuning into the mic, DCL?
Mm.
Chicken?
No, I wasn't even doing anything.
Oh boy, here comes the train.
At least it wasn't the moose.
The
But
train
yes,
resents that remark.
Konrad, yeah. The unit your parents are with, well, it responded to the orcs that had waded in on the boats, and, well, the narrow streets near the docks, Pistoleers aren't exactly able to use their maneuverability very well.
Whereas there's an incredible amount of static coming through your mic.
Is there?
Yes.
Is it like a fan in the background, or
Oh, it might be.
it sounds kind of like your extractor fan?
That noise cancellation never works when it's supposed to.
You can get noise cancellation?
The
Yes.
Discord has
Your microphone naturally has it because it is a studio microphone. However, it is really only eating up electrical static. It doesn't do, unless you put a filter on, like as in a software filter, which you won't be able to do because you're a Luddite. Naturally,
So-
studio microphones will eat up the sounds of electrical signals, like wires that are close to each other. Actually, do have a sound, a digital sound, and a computer will pick that up.
Ah, okay.
But yours will not do that.
audio file detected.
Alright, is it better now?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect.
Files.
Alright. So, yeah. You were able to hear what I said, even,
Uh-huh.
despite it? Okay.
No room to fucking maneuver.
Hey. And half the company was schoolboys.
There, old man. If they're not at least 30 or 40, they're all schoolboys. God. I can't tell if you're grumpier now that you got stabbed or forehand. Dear God. Well, I'm gonna say as I sit down next to him. At least you didn't have fucking demons assail you. Or have you now heard of the news?
Squint at that.
me and the Raksmash. We're going to, get yelled about it now. As we do, as all the officers do. And all of a sudden, fucking demons popping out of just in there. Demons everywhere. The entire room just full of. Telling you, if the Reichsmarshal wasn't there to fight them off, we'd all been fucking dead. It's not like the orcs were fucking enough. Also have the heretics to contend with. Shallians. The fucking Shallians. Attend to their bastards. This town is going to hell.
Hey. Hello.
Hello. That's what the cat's doing.
Fucking scowl at the nearby cat, begging for food.
He'll just, turn his head and spit onto the ground. Worst should... sorry. Worst of it should be passing.
Should be. I mean, the Emperor's boy did just swoop in a fucking dragon and ice the war boss. They're pretty much broken now. Just have to clean up the mess. It'll take us years to rebuild this. Every single time, the orcs keep coming this way, and every time we keep kicking them the fuck out. When you think they get the message?
Fucking orcs. Fucking thick skull.
Oh, there. Sit back down. You're in no position to walk. I'll get you patched up. And you're back in the house. And we'll be back in the saddle before you even know.
Well,
Who knows? If everything goes fine, I should even make general. Taking the piece, of course. You have heard of the rumor going around, right? It's more than just a rumor. If someone manages to beat the shit out of the Reichsmarshal, you get promoted right there on the spot. Although, it's not really possible to punch out a man that's capable of beating down several demons on his own. Always worth a shot, though.
Well, now your mother will step back in. That does sound a bit barbaric, don't it?
I mean, he's a northerner. But if you manage to punch out someone of Gunnar's caliber, and you have made it to an officer already in the Imperial Army, then you probably go where it takes. And we don't want to be putting pencil pushers and bureaucrats in those positions. We want to be putting warriors there. People that can hold a sword and point it at the right direction. I don't know what people saying behind Gunnar's back, but he's a worthy man. If anyone can lead a fucking army, it's him.
Well, he did win us that battle. So, I guess he's got some logic to it.
A northerner he might be, but he's also very, very, very big into the whole, Ulrich, priest warrior. So much so, I don't know how true this is because I didn't see it with my own eye. One of his dogs, the white one, Oros, he calls it, I think, was granted to him by Ulrich himself. The man has been blessed by the god of war himself. We live in interesting times.
Well, give me a ordinary ones for a bit.
Excuse me, the ordinary ones seem to have gotten turned away by the vampire. So we're kind of working on that right now. I hear we're making good progress.
So, are you going to join the forces rooting them out?
Well, still got 2 legs, still got 2 arms, and a pulse, so I guess I am. Wouldn't want to miss out on all the fun, after all.
Well,
Yeah.
good. Man your age. You ought to be doing something with your life. Man his age ought to be getting married.
Oh no. Okay, seriously, we're gonna have this conversation right now, right? In the middle of this.
Perfect time. I might not get another chance. You gonna deny your father that?
Fuck, I'll make damn sure you do, old bastard. That's what I'd say.
I mean, that sounds exactly like what he would say.
It is.
He's using the supposedly dying father card.
Does he actually fucking get me though?
There's not a whole lot of cards that can counter the dying parent.
Nah, he's done this before.
Last time was just the runs. This time it's wounds.
Yeah. We'll get that rice sorted as soon as we're done kicking out the great skin. Don't you worry.
About time.
And have the fucking city down, the bastards. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna spend my afternoon. Relax with my folks and try to just forget about all the horror we've witnessed the last few days.
Oh.
So many fucking people have died. Just death, and non-stop fighting, day in and day out. And I somehow came the saner out of the whole city, the whole thing, which is just baffling.
I mean, that's because bits of your brain were actually, burned with magic fire.
Hey, I'm autistic now, but sane.
No, you're not. You're a savant. There's a difference.
Re.
I need to step away for a couple of minutes and use the bathroom. So I will be back.
All right, Merz.
Alright, so we'll just do a little roleplay until we get.
Estoy pooping.
Look down at it, guys. We kicked off the war. We are winning Warhammer.
No, estoy.
Oh, the elves are gonna have a great time.
Esva, are you honestly giving your girlfriend drugs just to go long? I'm pretty sure there's some
It's
herbalists out there
ring.
that.
Fuck.
It's what?
She opens her hand and there's just a fucking slender silver chain, and on it is a ring. It's worth 100 gold crowns. And she would drop it into Herova's hand.
Oh, how
Yeah.
romantic.
You get the biggest OO face.
How fucking romantic.
Of course.
Here's the ring. You're mine now. I own you. It's official.
Yep.
I can sign up the ownership paperwork if you'd like.
No,
I know how to.
wrong kind of ownership. It's joint ownership. It's shared ownership. That's how that works.
I'm pretty sure my lawyer has paperwork for that.
Yeah. You don't literally go and leave for a dramatic battle and set up all those death flags without putting a ring in their hand. Come
Yeah,
on.
that way when you die, she can wear that to her, grave 1,000 years from now.
That's why it is on a chain instead of being put directly on her finger, because it's not for fucking certain she'll be coming back alive.
Perfect. I'm going to
Depends
marry
to try,
my
but
horse.
you know, it's really bad luck to put a ring on someone's hand when you're about to do that kind of shit.
And as soon as the ring touches her finger, a hidden secret boar boss comes out and stabs her.
It's
Merz
wicked
adds like
dangerous.
20 wounds and 2 attacks to the Vampire Lord.
Yeah, no, I can't do that. That's why you'll have to hold on to it instead of actually, put it on for now. It's safe
God,
there now.
what the
Ow.
fuck?
That wasn't me. That was
Son of a fuck.
Snivy.
28 stab wounds.
Sniffy. That's only funny to you and me.
Well, that kind of
That was way too loud.
steals
Sorry.
the thunder from Gunnar and Vaska, but okay.
I'll be right back.
I'll refrain from doing that again.
Also, Vaska's pig killed a Chaos Lord. I'm pretty sure there is no thunder that could be stolen from Vaska or you right now.
Oh fuck, that did happen at some point. Oh fuck, that did happen at some point.
So I'm guessing Vaska would or wouldn't be opposed to... I know she's asleep, but would she be opposed to...
I mean,
Gunnar
if
holding
you
fucking
want
watch
to
her
use her
sleep.
mouth while she's asleep, I mean, she'd probably be fine with that. Oh, were you talking about something else? Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, huh?
No, I was just thinking Gunnar keeping an eye on Boros as Boros is sleeping. And, I don't know, Gunnar just holding her as she's sleeping and staring at her, her core, her, the dog, pig.
Seeing the face of death look back at you, drooling icicles.
I'm watching you, pig. Oink.
What is Jolka doing this entire time?
Probably
Drink
getting
and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink some more.
And we're drinking, fighting, drink some more. Oi!
Stupid question. It's a dwarf.
I know, what was it? The Bronze Bottom family song.
And we're drinking, fight and drink some more. Oi! And then Russian kicked in.
Jolka also probably has to babysit that idiot that had jumped into the middle of the fucking war. Over an elf taunting him. No, wait, it wasn't elf, it was Vaska. Or was it elf?
Oh no,
I forgot.
we got him, and I think we got his bodyguards back.
Some of them.
some
He
of
still has to be babysitted because,
Look, I'm pretty sure there's a couple greenskins that we captured that he's going to be mercilessly beating with a pair of brass knuckles.
captured.
Look, I'm pretty sure there's a couple dwarves who killing them on the battlefield isn't enough, but a slow death via a pair of brass knuckles, that makes you feel better inside.
So I see Jolka is hunting down greenskins to bludgeon with her bare fists with the rest of the dwarf.
Yes, they are there is literally goblins running in the street from gangs of angry dwarves holding glass bottles and table legs because they know that that they're going to get curb stomped if they stop running.
Okay then. Merz, welcome back.
Yes, it's like midget Detroit in the dwarf quarter right now.
Go to the elves.
Hello, back.
Yeah.
So what part of that did you hear, Merzendi?
You missed the
Sectarian violence against greenskins.
And I'm
You missed
pretty
the
sure...
best part.
Are you going to explain what the best part is, if I missed it?
28 stab wounds. That's all.
Caesar?
I just blew everyone's fucking ears out with 28 stab wounds. Apparently no one here has played Detroit Become Human, so no
No.
one gets the reference. Ah, it's fine. Because the elves are gonna fuck.
Oh yeah.
Let's go to that.
Yeah, you two can do this bit aloud if you want.
There, the moment's gone.
Yeah, no,
There-
it's just ruined by everyone being ass clowns.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's just gonna take the ring, big hugs, cry a little, probably suck more dick, I
Aw.
guess.
Yay. And I mean, as is tradition, it's the 69. As is tradition.
Yeah, I mean, look, that ring, your version of the ring has to go somewhere, and it can't go on your finger, so.
Fair.
Ooh. Wow, chicka, wow, wow. I guess we go to Jolka.
Yeah. So, Jolka, it's accurate that the theory presented that you're joining the other dwarves in rooting out beating greenskins for sport.
Look at the little one run, trying to get away without his legs. Keep throwing bottles at.
Yeah. I mean, the greenskins all need to be killed. They probably don't need to be killed quite so slowly or painfully, or with thrown bottles.
True. It's a good waste for.
But they
it's a
can.
waste- It's a waste of a good bottle.
Please, they drink it all first.
True. But you can recycle the bottles. And fill it.
Good old fucking pre-industry recycling plants.
No, yeah.
Look, if you piss in the bottle, it'll be clean enough for another beer.
That's a great idea. I'll get right on that. Do I have to boil the piss first?
No, you're supposed to pour the piss out. Yeah, you know what? Call it beer anyway.
Call it beer and sell to halflings. They'll never notice the difference.
That's factually true.
Mm.
Flying the halflings haven't already served you piss. It's just everyone drinking each other's piss for 5 hours.
I mean, I know we're in fantasy Germany, but come on, let's not go there.
And it's even being done to midgets.
Alright.
We did need to go there, but we
Too
did.
late.
Yeah, I'm sure the dwarves are very active in cleaning out wherever the orcs may break. Probably more efficient than with beer bottles.
Oh, so you mean tables and chair legs?
Yeah, the tables. Yes. Also guns.
No, that's a waste of ammunition.
Oh, this is null.
Well,
Come
no,
on,
they're
we have
just
all the
gonna-
ammo in the world.
Yeah, that's. Also, you can, use the guns as a club.
No. The game is cut off the goblin's legs and then attempt to shoot.
Honestly, should have wished we had catapults. We would just bind a bunch of goblins together.
Oh my god, goblin skeet shooting? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Pull!
I mean, if someone were willing to throw an engineering roll at that, they could get that set up for the dwarves.
I mean, depends. If that's commissioned,
Snip, I'm pretty sure you'd get the title of dwarf friend if you explicitly made a small catapult for launching goblin skeet shots for dwarven entertainment.
telling me to drop a fucking catapult.
A small one.
Oh, I'm good at making smaller but functional versions of existing gear. I've done it with a crossbow.
Yeah. They run off of similar designs.
Oh fuck!
Merz,
Oh fuck me! Conrad thought of this already.
I am very good at taking big things and making them smaller while maintaining all of the effectiveness.
Okay,
Oh my
let's see, bro.
Yeah, I bet that gypsy knows.
Oh, mother!
Ooh, that hurt me.
Oof. Oof.
Are you sure Conrad didn't miss his calling as a clockmaker?
I mean, he's an engineer.
Not a dwarven one, unfortunately. So,
Really.
He missed his calling of being a dwarf, you know,
Dwarf,
when he
yeah.
killed a war boss.
But then he couldn't
Fine.
ride a horse to escape it.
we already have invented the catapults, but here's the blueprints.
It's
just
a wrist-mounted trebuchet. It's got perfect balance.
No, it's a small one that disassembles into the size of a crate. What is it for, you say? Here, I have a captured greenskin explicitly for this purpose. You put them on here, 1, 2, 3, launch, and very true.
Perfect. So the dwarves are going to be launching orcs at the fleeing orcs with catapults.
I mean,
No, it's a goblin skeet shot. And he'll eat.
They can
and he
shoot them
eat-
while they're in the middle of the air,
yeah.
while
True.
they're flying towards the hordes. So this way, you do 3 types of damage. The sheer physical damage of launching someone over a catapult, him being shot in the air, and him hitting a horde of fleeing enemies.
No, but here's the kicker.
It's almost like
You
you
could
guys
put-
have never heard of the Goblin Lobber.
Exactly. That's what we're doing right now. Goblobber. But we're shooting in the middle of the air.
But even better, if you put a little vest on the goblin, full with certain alchemical elements and gunpowder, when you shoot him, he'll explode in different colors.
Alright.
I know, you're starting to like this idea.
Oh, you know what? Hey, there's rockets. We just make a giant, what is it called, a hail rocket. We just tie the goblins around them and just...
You took the words right out of my fucking mouth.
Oh, yeah, sure. Whenever a greenskin is taken alive during the purging, they are strapped to a rocket and can be used for entertainment and marksmanship training.
Jesus.
It's a win-win.
Jesus.
Morale restored.
Actually, yes, I'm pretty sure that would be good for morale.
Mm-hmm.
Here's up, everybody. We also put some special powder on that. If anyone hits it and manages to make it explodes in blue. If no one manages to hit it and it just explodes by itself, it explodes in red. If anyone shoots and it explodes in blue, you get 1 gold piece.
Oh boy. Is this the point where we skip to Avenclad?
No. This is, however, the point where we will skip towards the next day, the morning of Königstag, the 19th of Kaldzeit. The purge is essentially complete now. There may still be some small pockets of... God damn it, puppy.
Or
It's too cute and distracting.
Somewhat amazed you can hear it. It sounds like a very faint cough to me.
Well, still, whatever pockets of greenskins may remain, they'll actually be small enough and disorganized enough and composed of goblins enough for even the militia to take care of it. So, now, long last, there's time enough for Luitpold to actually be around, rather than busy coordinating the reinforcement columns and the central defences to entrap the remnants of the Horde and wipe it out.
Isn't he a sight for sore eyes?
So yeah, I think all of you, at least all of you that Luitpold has met before, so Gunnar, Vaska, Jolka, and Konrad.
Everybody but
You'll-
Esva.
And Herova.
Yeah,
And she's not even
there.
PC. She doesn't count.
But
Luitpold,
poor Herova, she's always ignored even by her player.
you cheeky shit.
Louis!
Sir, please refrain from calling...
I'm already going to hug Luitpold.
Okay.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
guess we're doing this.
I'm watching with out remarking surprise as they go in for the fucking hug. I miss so much. I've missed so much during my time away.
God.
when you go in for the hug, you'll just grasp your shoulder and clap you on the back.
You get man clasped. Looks like you just got friend zone, Gaylord.
I'm sorry that I asked for so many reinforcements.
You hug like a
expect-
Praetorian.
I expected much more, but they are good. But they are helpful for the cleanup effort. I will thank them for that. Oh, almost forgot. Luitpold, my old friend Esva, a marksman,
Alright.
Marksman supreme. Esva, Crown Prince Luitpold.
Sure, I'm familiar with... Well, actually, no. Everything I knew about you was apparently a lie.
It's a pleasure, Miss Esva.
I promise the pleasure is mostly mine.
So, where has Gunnar been hiding you?
Oh, I was busy dealing with some evil dark magic stuff. Yeah, vampire things. Wouldn't be that interesting.
You know,
Or so I would have said, apart from the fact that everything turns out to be vampire related now.
yes, elf things.
Decidedly
It is
not elf
always
things,
vampires
but...
nowadays.
It's actually somewhat convenient that you're already experienced. As well, actually, Vaska, you're here. Then I take it my sister is safe. You've rescued her.
Oh, yes, of course. It came at the expense of all of our company except Luminitsa, but... Yes, Victoria is safe and sound back in the capital. She is injured, but not turned or dead. She will recover with time.
Thanks be to Sigma. And to you.
Vaska will do a little curtsy. It was my pleasure, my prince.
Were you able to wipe out the vampires?
Not as such, no. They were in force there, and their dark rituals summoned terrible monsters. Yeah, when most of the company was killed or torn apart, Luminitsa and I were forced to sneak into their tower at the center and spirit Victoria away through stealth. We inflicted few, if any, casualties on the vampires.
I see. Still, it's... You discharged your mission. We'll have to go back and wipe them out once and for all.
Yes, though this will probably be easier with Dragon and Army this time. The sheer number of undead on the island make it impossible for a small force to accomplish task. Even our ship was attacked by the undead. They fucking swim.
Also, the undead dragon.
Oh, yes, also they have undead dragon.
Wait, what?
They have zombie dragon. Trickle-it?
Where the fuck did they get the remains of a dragon? And what would it be doing on the island?
I don't fucking know. I didn't ask it questions. It was breathing corpse fire on us.
They can do
I
that.
don't think it was actually made out of any dragon. It was just lots and lots of corpses stitched together in a foul facsimile of a dragon.
Yeah,
What?
I mean...
I don't even know if that's worse.
I don't know that.
Yeah, Vaska also doesn't really understand the necromancy behind that, and she doesn't care. It's a corpse dragon.
If only we still had someone who was very well versed in necromancy.
I mean, we do. Her name is Vaska. She's just not saying as much.
Oh.
But yeah, so... we will need great strength to take that island now. Whatever dark rituals they were performing there, it seemed as though they needed Victoria's blood for something. Spiriting her away likely stalled their progress, but they still had giant blood portal and dark forces spilling out of it.
Fucking
Pouring
peachy.
into it.
Giant.
It's giant blood portal. It was yay big, and Vaska like points at two corners of the room, and just swirling vortex of blood.
Guess we send the Navy there to burn the entire fucking place down.
No, it has castles and subterranean places. We would need to actually land troops, but Navy could soften up for sure. Even one little ship we had was enough to destroy their giants. Oh, they have giants, by the way.
Oh,
Lovely.
that's nice.
Yes, corpse giants. Giants made of amalgamation of corpses.
You know, something I've always been curious about. How do they get that many corpses on an island?
Will you?
can't be
According
that-
to my father, there's an entire fucking crypt down there dedicated to Moore that useless asshole just let them plunder.
You know, I know.
Definitely saw that.
You know, I know he's not my god, but I still wouldn't blaspheme that hard.
There is a temple of Moore full of zombies. Full of them.
Jolka will second this heartily. She was there.
Okay, I've been there as well, and I will admit he kind of dropped the ball, but still.
Oh,
you
hey,
know.
actually, speaking of which, hold on. I forgot to tell you about this. Gunnar,
I'm
look at this,
glad-
look at this. Vaska's gonna go reach around in her pack. She's gonna pull out the guy's head. Okay, what the fuck was his name? Fuck. Hold on, I have this written down. Graf Schreckenstrike. Yeah, I have his head in my pack. His
Was that the
animated undead head.
Was that the guy who
Yeah.
who turned?
No. It was the undead lord of the island.
Oh, the guy I
So
fought before.
So you pull out an animated skull that's got like the front half of it just broken and half a jaw missing, and it just clacks at everyone angrily.
Vaska just starts laughing and says, "This is Graf Schreckenstrike. we
I
managed.
beat his ass. I beat his ass before.
Put that thing away.
We managed to
What the
fight him
fuck?
and destroy his body, but head's still animated, so I did not know what to do with it, so I just kept it. Look at him. He's still alive in there.
What do we use it for?
I don't
What do
know.
We get it to the Morites immediately, and we get rid of it. Why are you carrying that thing around with you?
If I don't take it away from Island, he just gets his body back. This way, he's simply headless.
Question: are there any like nuts? Tell me, are there any like nuts or hard things in this room?
Vaska,
Actually use him as a fucking nutcracker.
do you
Yeah.
I'm
know
thinking about. I'm
this
thinking
skull
about.
probably track itself? The body, his body can probably track this fucking skull. You need to take it to a
and
Morite.
I imagine his fucking body would love to swim all the way to Nome.
Yeah,
I said the fucking demons found us.
he can fucking swim all the way to Null, and then I can freeze his ass and shatter him again. Whatever.
Dick, are you taking this so lightly?
I killed him
okay.
and I kept his skull. Yes, I'm taking it lightly. It's
Yes,
hilarious.
everyone here has killed this Graf.
Yes, but
I've
I
killed
got the
him.
skull.
You've killed him. Give me that.
No. Vaska's just gonna like recoil with the skull and play keep away with Gunnar.
Give me the skull.
No. You find the fucking Morite.
Woman.
You find the fucking Morite, now give him the skull. You don't know what to do with that. You're big muscle brain.
Gib.
No.
Hey, Prince Loophole, do you have another one of those flasks anywhere?
I was hoping Jolka did.
Gunnar gives you his.
I was about to offer mine as well. I was too busy trying to weasel in a nut.
Oh, fucking let the prince take one and I'll drink the other.
I have one, but I advise against it, sir.
The fucking shroom poison. This is
Konrad,
just fucking loco weed.
Highness, it'd probably be for the best if you kept your sobriety for the moment.
Oh, I think he's past that.
Konrad, no.
Alright, sir.
It helps takes the edge off.
Hearing zombie giants and dragons, I am.
Prince, remember what I said about people like us are always a little unhinged?
Hey.
Gunnar does motions to this group. And motions to the skull and to the group again.
Yes, I'm just trying to get in the appropriate mindset.
Don't, it's a dark place.
Look, I don't know about you, but this is the most fun I've had in weeks.
Give me the skull.
No.
I'm going to see if I can use it to crack nuts and things.
No. He doesn't even have a jaw. It hasn't regenerated yet.
Oh, okay. I thought it still had the jaw attached.
Bones
No, it's
should not be
I
able to
broke
grow
half
back.
of it off.
This is also wrong.
I thought it still had some jaw.
Like half of a jaw.
Yes, I'm going to use
Why
that.
are you running around with an animated skull on your back?
What else was I going to do with it? I can't just leave it.
Spell it or something. Cast it into the ether. I don't know what you fucking wizards do. Everyone's a fucking wizard nowadays. I'm the only one here who's the goddamn wizard.
You
Getting
killed the
back, to,
Warmoths.
getting back to the point at hand.
Yes, sorry, Your Highness. And Vaska's
How
just
can
gonna
I
like
help
put
you?
the skull.
It snaps at you.
God, suka bliat.
Give me the skull.
Hold on. I just like whack it on the top, on the bottom of the table. Doesn't even get through my armor. No, Bob.
Bad dead man.
Just fucking fill him with dice and shake him so he makes a good rattle noise.
Once he gets bitey, I'm gonna throw him back in my backpack. Anyway. So yes, Grashekkenstrijk's amusing predicament aside, the rest of the island is not actually quite so funny. It's quite deadly.
So, yes, army.
It'd be appropriate.
How many of our troops are, actually capable of fighting the undead?
Would you like me to give you a report of all of our casualties in Neln, or just in my opinion?
Just in general, Konrad.
Well, I don't know much about the undead, seeing as I wasn't involved with that particular expedition, but not many, I'd wager. I mean, the Morites, it's their specialty. It's literally the one thing they're proficient at, and they seem to be failing pretty miserably at it. There has to be some other reason, rather than them just being incompetent. I don't think we are very capable of just dealing with them direct on a one-on-one fight. It doesn't have to be a one-on-one fight. Well, if we bring a bunch of wizards, bro, we could probably deal with wizards.
Wizards and navy bombardment would probably soften enough for us to
'cause it's
confront
fine.
Vampire Lord.
Swords and shields and that type of weaponry just doesn't really do much to the undead. Am I right?
Depending on type.
There's some are very
Metal.
resistant to being stabbed. They don't bleed, they don't breathe, they don't feel pain. You'd be able to obliterate them at an entirely different level.
And then there's some creatures on that island that, unless your weapon's enchanted or you use magic on it, weapons do almost nothing.
Maybe we could pop any remaining Morites to send on a meta crusade down that way. I mean, they've had success in Araby. Right?
If I remember my lessons, most of the Morite knights who went on that crusade died.
Yeah, and most of the ones are going to go on this crusade are probably going to die, but they're going to have a much better chance of putting down the undead and making sure they stay. Most of the people that defended Niln died, but we still managed to defend Niln. Casualties are unavoidable sometimes, but this way we make sure we have the least amount of. Anyone else got any other suggestions? I don't know, maybe we can burn the island down. Also with magic. Cast a comment upon it.
Again, problem is that vampires are an underground layer, Bombardment and burning might not be enough to
Yeah.
rot them out.
Tunnel
Mhm.
fighting is not really our forte, as the Bretonians would say. It's more of a dwarven thing.
Vaska just looks at Jolka. We have Dwarf.
Yeah, we have one dwarf, but
Well,
I doubt we'd be able to whip up enough of them to clear down an entire den of God knows what's down.
And that island is most definitely strange. I remember it didn't follow a natural path going from the shore to the manor.
Yeah, I got lost. Saw some tiny, tiny angry fairies.
Those are all gone now, remember? They were taken away by Fissy.
I mean, you
I
don't know
wasn't.
that.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Oh,
Jolka
right,
doesn't.
okay.
Yeah, Vaska can mention.
Most of us don't know that.
The fairy creatures were phonetically loyal to Fizzy. When she decided to commit suicide jumping into Blood Portal, they just followed her.
Shitty, what?
Oh,
Shitty fucking what?
yes,
Uh,
it appeared that our legally not a halfling and Fizzy committed suicide by portal.
Why did that? There's so many things wrong with this statement.
I think they were driven insane when they saw Polnareff get torn apart limb from limb by undead. And also our, Gunnar, your Inquisitor friend, she died as well.
Oh,
Torn apart by the undead.
that's unfortunate.
Oh, I just noticed I can't see my Fissy sheet anymore.
Womp womp.
She's been archived.
Yep.
Fair. Yeah, I mean, she sent a letter when she turned up in Elfland. It just means that still is going to take a fucking while to turn up.
Yeah, that'll
took
be
a long ass
decades.
time.
Oh,
In a month's time, one's going to turn up, like, courtesy of you guys.
Month?
That's...
I mean, it's an elven month. Like a human year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely in the realms of epilogue.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
Don't worry, you've got a backup elf now.
I mean, we have two. Where's Herova?
Herova, she's not coming along for this.
What a shame.
I mean, an island full of vampires was never her responsibility. I mean, nuns
neither
are
was
home.
It's a student fought, which was just. I know this is gonna sound bad coming from me, but never expected an elf to stand up for an imperial city, and I can appreciate that in anyone.
Sure. As I say, like, nuns are home. And so, of course, she stood up to defend it. Now, everything's here, but as well, when all this is said and done, I mean, fucking, we're just gonna fuck off somewhere.
so you want to storm this island, huh?
I mean, I don't want to, but I feel it is necessary. I mean, either that or we convince the church to just handle their own fucking crusade on it. I don't know. I'm not in charge here. Vaska just kind of look between Leopold and Gunnar and shrug.
Well, yeah, we both, we could take direct charge of this operation, but you're a Reichsmarshal. It is entirely possible for you to politic your way around this and just sick more Morites at it. They
Please
look,
don't
I mean,
put
they look
Morites
pretty
on
bad
it.
already as it is.
I look at Leopold. I
What?
can
But
do that.
Morites are garbage.
I know.
I look at Leopold.
Stop saying
I
that,
can do
though.
that.
It's heresy.
Literally any other church, though.
What did Gunnar say?
Upon hearing that, I can politic the Morite Church into throwing a crusade at this island. I look at Leopold. I can do that.
Technically, but also not really. The religious orders are... They're only under your command during times of crises, and even then it's only the Templar orders, not the priesthood proper.
So, there's a couple of different interesting ways that we can handle this. We know that there are roving dead upon that island. We know that there are catacombs underneath it. And deep inside there is our target. The only question is, how exactly do we want to handle that? Now, a full assault upon the island with the Imperial Army, that could have its advantages and disadvantages. It could take care of the island up top. Burning it to the ground could level the playing field, and if there is some sort of enchantment in the trees, that makes it so that it is hard to go to the castle upon the island proper. I'm fairly certain burning the trees themselves would be big advantages to a degree. As for the roving dead, they'd probably get rid of some. Some their masters might order into the catacombs if they have any care for their army. And then you have some of the more special dead, I guess you'd call it, with the giants and this flying dragon thing. But then, ultimately, those are only bit players. Ultimately, what we're going for are the vampiric lords upon that island. And those will not be easy targets.
Because they're the ones that keep raising all the other bastards back to life.
Yeah.
Do they have to be close for all the undead to work? Because this could all just be a big fucking ruse. They could be off somewhere on the other shore of the island, just sitting there, sipping a nice, sugary Bretonian drink.
No, I saw several of the vampire lords in the tower. At least
Okay,
when we
that's
left, they
good.
were quite intent on performing their dark rituals themselves. I nearly came face to face with them rescuing Victoria.
That's not the one thing I want to fucking hear. Damn
Though,
it.
with Victoria saved, if they can't perform the rituals now, do you think they would stay?
If they have not stayed, then they could be anywhere by now, so we must assume they are still there, else there is no getting them at all.
I think they would still be there. If only for the fact that Avenclad's still there. If they left, or if they died, he would have found me by now.
And what if Avenclad was slain?
He couldn't. He wouldn't.
Gunnar, you weren't there. You didn't see what I saw. Avon has become powerful, but even he struggled to defeat these creatures, the dragon and worse. It's possible he's alive, but I would not stake our hopes on it.
You're right. I'm not staking my hopes on it. Perhaps he is slain. But I find it highly difficult to believe. Unbelievable, actually, if he managed to be slain without taking something or someone out with him.
Actually, didn't Avon actually kill the guy who turned him?
Yeah, you saw that.
Yeah, okay. Vaska will laugh then and say, well, he did kill the vampire that turned him. I saw that with my own eyes just before we fled. They had
Good.
a great
He
and
paid his
glorious
own way.
duel, and then even tore him to shreds.
Good, he paid his own well guild.
If I understand the word correctly, yes.
Though I'm pretty sure there's no protocol for forcing payment for your own well guild. Doesn't matter. If they are still on the island, and if Avenclad's still alive, I believe he would do his best to keep them on that island, to minimize what they could do.
That is like him, yes.
Now, I do like the idea of assaulting this island with as much strength as we can. But the question is, do we strike now with our weakened forces, or do we wait, lick our wounds, and then go in? Because the last two times we have set foot, or have sent people to set foot on that island in small groups, it didn't end well.
I still fear to send larger parties. If any man were to lose himself to fear, or just to the blades of the undead, then that is another recruit for the vampire's army.
It's exactly why we should send the Morites in. They know how to kill undead to keep them down.
No, they
But
don't.
they need... Yes, they do. It's just that they had a couple of snags up, that's all.
The Morite priest we had with us was fucking useless. All of the undead that we slayed with him, they got right back up and attacked our boat on the way out. We had to fucking swim. Okay, technically a rowboat, but still. They do not know any... They don't know how they do to do anything. They're useless.
Right, got any better ideas on how to keep them from coming back?
And kill the
Because I
fucking
don't.
vampire. They don't just get back up on their own. They need necromancer.
How do we get to the vampires
You
without
kill
an
your
army?
way through the undead.
Well, that works so well for you guys.
You did. The problem was not that the vampires were raising the undead and then attacking us with them. It was that there were too many undead, period, to start with. Plus, they're monsters.
Fucking hell.
We need a great deal of strength. We need battle mages or knights to push through the undead without being overwhelmed. Our party was just too small. We were literally surrounded. Polnareff, on his warhorse, brave fighter as much as he was so surrounded that he could not move. He was dragged off his horse and butchered, like an animal.
So it's not that they have skilled warriors.
They have no
They're
skilled warriors at all. They just have numbers beyond counting. And eventually,
drowning them in bodies.
Eventually, one of them has to get lucky and get a neck shot, or punch through your armor. That is the problem. We need a lance of knights or something to be able to push through the corpse piles, so that we can get to the undead masters. Or a dragon. I mean, dragon probably fucking do.
Yeah, no. Knights. Knights probably work.
I'd be hesitant to ask the dragon to do things again. I feel it's been a rather good sport up till now.
I still find it hard to believe he's real, to be honest.
I like him.
If
Out
it's
of character, I mean, just tell them that they made a mockery of one of your brothers by summoning him as the undead skeleton dragon. I'm pretty sure he'll eat over to that island.
Yeah.
I mean,
Probably would, but don't
while
wanna.
I do love and while I do enjoy and am impressed about this Imperial Dragon, I knew a bigger.
Somehow I don't feel like a dragon would be the solution to our problems. The knights could probably work.
Knights. But then again, you need to worry about the fear setting in. Seal will is the only thing I can think of.
We can put out a call for Morite Templars and Tvir, and use for Reichsguard.
A Reichsguard. Isn't that the Emperor's personal bodyguard?
Indeed.
Does that mean you're coming with us, Louis?
These... They sought to use my sister for their black magic. Of course I'm coming with you.
I would have words with them.
No.
That's a bad idea, sir. It's just
Not that
scrap
I
thing.
doubt your martial prowess, Louis, as you have more than proven yourself. But rather, if the worst were to happen, having you would be as good, if not better, than Victoria. Heck, even if they just injure you slightly, one of the skeletons could make off with your blood and perform horrible ritual, perhaps. I don't know exactly what they are trying to do, but delivering you unto them, as if in basket, would be unwise.
Exactly. Indeed, they stole your sister. But they captured your sister, a member of the royal family, to explicitly use noble blood for their ritual. Bringing you would just give them another second chance.
I do not
I
like asking you to
suppose
stay.
you're right, but...
I do not like asking you to stay, but it is best for ensuring that their plans do not come to fruition that you stay far away from them.
That But yes, Morites, any kind of soldier that we can round up. I'm not 100% sure what a battle mage is, but they sound interesting. And definitely some cannons. Did they work well that last time?
I mean, you've
The
been with Vaska
cannons
for
were
how long?
incredibly effective.
Sir-
We would not have made it off the beach if it were not for the ship providing artillery support.
I
If
don't
something can fell an orc, it can sure as hell fell a zombie.
Yeah.
I know I'm not allowed to use firearms, but they're kind of growing on me.
Oh, don't let you go here, that.
My hearing's still kind of fucked.
Well,
Hey, you'll get used to that. Doesn't get any better.
I know.
Cannons.
But from what I understand of scripture so far, I just can't use them. They said nothing against I can't appreciate. I think.
is that like ogling another woman, Gunnar? You can appreciate, just not touch.
I feel that's bait.
That's a trick question right there.
Vaska just makes like a reeling motion with her hands.
That's bait.
This is bait.
If only we had like an armored cannon carrier.
You
If only we had a steam tank.
Yeah, that's what I was referencing.
Some sort of amphibious armored personnel carrier.
Mhm.
Drive through the Zombonis.
If we were to ride over these zombies, if we were to land on some beaches but in metal with guns.
What was the name of that island again? Normandy?
No, it's called Normandark.
Yeah, that's right,
Island.
Normandark.
Yes.
We'll fight them all on the beaches. Yes. Oh my god. Am I taking the role of like a more aggressive Winston Churchill in this?
Yeah, the first time we landed there was Gallipoli, and now it's time for D-Day.
Fucking the undead are Turks. I knew it.
Should we get like plus 10 attack and damage to them then? You seem to be... I'm not sure I can say that. I'm not sure if I can make that joke on stream.
Don't.
then don't.
If any of us in our group pauses and goes, "Is that too racist?" It is. It is then. If we pause.
I might be Winston Churchill, but at least I'm better looking. And I'm a better... No, I can't say I'm a better drunk because...
Alright, so we all agree the island is a problem. The vampire cunts need to go away.
Yes.
Alright, yeah.
Fucking peachy.
What is the standard imperial procedure with vampires?
I don't think there is one.
fire usually.
Fire, I like that. It's a good start. I like that.
Oh, we're gonna need a lot more soldiers.
Oh, hey, speaking of destroying our terrible enemies, Leopold, guess what Miro did?
This fucking...
Vasco, like,
Miro, Miro ate a greater demon.
yes! He killed not one, but 2 Chaos Lords. 2.
It's true. I saw it.
The pig does fucking magic.
Yes.
Fucking turned him into a statue and blasted him to pieces, and then ate the goo.
To be fair, if you made a statue of Miro, it would be awfully adorable.
More alcohol, sir?
Yes, please.
Alright.
I imagine that we're just sitting in some bombed out cafe somewhere, just having this casual conversation.
It
No,
requires more wine.
You are in the official war room.
We're now going back to a random cafe after the demon attack.
Yeah, the war room, possibly the most serious room post siege, and we've turned it into a casual. Well, I would say mildly casual cafe. See, I mean, this is still serious business, but wine and biscuits, please.
Look, I'm sorry. I want all of my friends to know that my fucking pig killed a Chaos Lord.
Look, I softened him up.
Yes, you were very good at making sure Miro did not die before he could bite Chaos Lord and then make him explode.
Look, I did. Yeah, Louis, one hell of a birthday present. Am I right?
Why were there two Chaos Lords?
Well,
The one died, and the other one sprang from him.
yes,
It was
there
weird.
was an Imperial officer, and then the Chaos Lord came out of his ass. And then when he died, another Chaos Lord came out of his ass. It's like, back in Kislev, we have these little dolls that you put inside one another.
It's like those.
There was also Werewolf into the make.
Oh yeah, we found a child of Ulrich.
Guess what I've said.
I'm not entirely sure if you know scripture, but they are blessed
werewolves.
emissaries. They are blessed emissaries of my god. They are humans who can take a divine lupin form. That is the right word, right? Lupin wolf.
Don't look at me.
Yes.
This is my third
Lupine,
language.
hard eye, but sure.
I hate everything about this conversation.
And apparently I can do that too now.
Yes. Well, yes, we met the child of Ulrich, and then somebody threw a grenade on him.
Just everyone turns and gives Konrad a stink eye.
Even Louis-Paul, who wasn't even there.
Rest in peace. He was such a good boy.
Possibly one of the nicest people I've met in this city, and you killed him.
He was the greatest patriot I've ever known. He loved nothing more than this country. And
Yeah,
he
you
died
would have
for
loved
it.
him. Leopold, you would have loved him.
Aye, it's true.
Dumb as a doornail, but incredibly loyal.
He was a good boy.
Gunnar?
He picked up a chaos
hope
demon and threw it out of a building.
Sure, also was a master.
Speaking of masters, stink eye Gunnar. One last time.
Look, why are you stink-eyeing me now?
Nothing.
Avenclad
It's
sneezes
fine.
somewhere.
Look, I officially gave you up. You're fine. You're actually still technically employed.
Let's see, did anything else happen? Oh yes, all of the church... Oh, was it 3 of the
Two.
churches here turned out to be infested by
2.
chaos? 2.
2.
Shellians and which other one? Was it more?
The fucking Ulrichans. I called it, by the way. I called it.
Don't worry, I purged them.
Yes, they were full of chaos and there was a terrible cult under the sewers and we purged
Yeah.
them.
And yeah, I kind of stormed the church when they were doing their thing, and I killed everyone who was possessed or an actual demon. Not entirely sure if that has political consequences, but I fixed it.
Vaska air quotes.
Right.
Is it time for lunch?
Alright, wherever
I like
put the
that
stinking
Konrad
drunk
is
tank.
literally fighting to get drunk and failing right now. He's just too strong. He's such a fighter. Even when he wants to give in, his body won't. He's a soldier through and through.
And once Leupold's head hits the table upon passing out, that is the point where Gunnar claps his hand and says, "Right, who's up for lunch?"
So Loophole's effect is, I've only had a few ales, Ossifer. No effect. He can act normally, albeit with a -30 penalty to a lot of shit.
So he's gotten himself so shit-faced that he's still kind of there, but really not.
He's just slurring his words a little. But yeah, let's get some food into him, and then maybe I can start talking about the trip back to the capital, because I think we're about done and Nuln here.
Can we get Halfling catering? I hear they make great chicken pot.
Sausage in a bun. Sausage in a bun.
I swear to God, I will throw a plate.
Just make sure
There
you
is
eat
a
your-
plate. The plate is covered in buns. Within the bun there are sausages. The ceiling halfling grins down at you. You do not see
His
him.
head twists around slowly like he's in fucking train spying.
Son of a... When did those get here? Where is it?
Free Bob, Governor!
Get out of here, damn you! I find something small and, well, I can fucking throw at it. It's like, the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. Go give me a chicken pie, damn you! I will throw money at this thing to go the fuck off and get me some real food.
Oh no. No, don't do that. They need... That's... No.
Don't give them money or more will
No.
come.
No, yeah, that's the problem.
It's called catering. It's when I employ people to bring me and my friends food.
The last time we tried to have food brought to us, it was full of demons. Let's not. Ah.
And Vaska, oh damn there.
Yeah. Vaska just
Where'd
like
you-
swallowed the whole sausage in one go.
Ah, Jesus, why did I come back to?
Where'd you learn that? Oh, right.
Grin.
Mm.
Is the prince drunk now?
Yes.
Yes. Right.
Fuck!
I need to be right back.
Whew, so, yeah, everyone. Good job here. It's been one hell of a week, and I struggle to find what could have been a better gift for my 18th. Then,
Wait, you're how old?
by your imperial
Fucking mayflies.
by your imperial calendar, I am 18.
Do I need to get the Emperor another drink?
My old man was fucking right. We are fighting with schoolboy. I don't say that out loud.
Can your schoolboys do this? Flex.
I'd never say that to the face of the Reichsmarshal as much as I want to.
I mean, the schoolboys I know can, because they're all in anime.
Fucking
Anime, it's a hell of a drug.
They're all...
This is anime. We're
They're
playing
all
fucking
Jotaro.
anime characters,
Yeah.
all of us.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure Gunnar is an old school JoJo at this point.
Not even old school. Part 3 and part 3 and below. Fucking Jotaro was 16.
16 and he looked like he was 26.
Fucking anime logic,
I
man.
mean, as soon as you take off all of those shading lines, though, he goes right back to 16.
Yeah, once you take off all the weird shading lines, he does look 16.
Yeah, and the
And
face.
he looks...
You're completely ignoring the amount of hench.
To be fair, his granddad was the same way.
Yes. Jonathan. Joseph was fucking hench, and Jonathan was, well, actually, Jonathan was small. No, Jonathan was small, and he just fucking Charles Atlas did. It's like,
wait, Jonathan, which one are you talking about?
Part
The
1.
first one.
No, he was not.
He was big.
He
No,
was the biggest one.
Yeah.
No, when he was a kid, he was
Yeah,
small.
when he was like fucking 12, 14, he was small, air quotes.
Yeah, and when he was 16, he was playing rugby and still running down the field with 3 people attached.
By 16, he was literally just the Hulk.
By 16,
That boy only grew more.
look, I'm pretty sure the only reason why he's still not alive is that he pussied out at the wrong moment and let his stepbrother. He didn't lose. He let him win.
Technically means he lost.
Look, I don't want to talk about this heresy. I'm not saying I'm still sad about the ending of part 1, but fuck all of you.
Look, we're all sad about the ending of part 1, but we can all agree Jonathan was too good for this sinful world.
Anyways, point is,
At least Speedwagon survived.
Yeah, no spoilerinos.
You don't even watch it.
I'm about to start. It's on
It's
Netflix
hitting-
now.
I don't believe
No,
you.
he's going to.
Uh-huh.
Oh, congratulations!
That's a hell of a rug.
My condolences.
It is a bizarre adventure.
shh, just let him do it. Don't even say words, just let it happen.
Anyway, Merz is back.
So-
Yay.
So about that halfling catering.
Oh, God.
Merz is back, shut up. I want you guys to get to the island sometime next 2 weeks.
That's not happening, pal.
One small barrel later. Oh please, no, we do not need the royal family choking and dying on a sausage. That would super make us look
While making lurid eye contact with an ice witch.
hot.
Yeah, that is exactly how I get burned at the stake.
Oh God.
Oh,
Louis,
Is
please.
there
Oh,
is there any way I can help?
He was about to gesture at his dick and say pet this dragon, wasn't he?
Oh no, that was Vasosic.
oh,
He
please.
also turned
Wow,
into
double
fully
81s
Vasosic.
though. The 81 even looks like an unimpressed face.
Jesus Christ.
Oh God, I go over
You
and I
did
slap
this?
him on the back when he starts choking on it.
You
Gavin,
have done
Drop me a
it.
strength test.
God, okay. Oh, hold on, my mighty ice.
You can have
witch.
plus 10 for me. I moved up to go and go and ask.
Wait,
about the
you
dragon
said, you
anyway.
said a strength test, right?
Hey!
It's fine.
It turns out to teach the Heimlich up in Kislev.
Because all of our men up there also choke on dick all day.
I was about to think, do they just swallow the bottle too?
It's fine. He's not gonna die from this. Only I'm capable of doing this to NPCs.
So yes, Vaska was able to get him to cough up the gigantic chunk of gristle that the halfling is passing off as a sausage.
There, it's okay. It's
God damn it, ceiling halfling! Just go get my regular order.
This is your regular order, you fat fuck.
No, regular order is different meat and different bun with other top.
Is this some kind of sexual innuendo, perhaps?
is he
No,
gonna
it's
bring
something.
out
It's something
another-
called a burger.
Oh, it's
You've
not
gotten that
thing.
from one place ever.
Yes.
And then we got chased out of it.
Yeah, don't
Maybe-
remind me. I like that place.
Yes, and then
now
all
we
the
got chasing.
Oricans were there got strung up outside the palace, so that was nice.
Yeah, we still need to talk about that, Louis.
That wasn't his fault.
Stop referring to the prince, to the crown prince, casually by his first name. God.
To be fair,
Shit.
it's the Reich Marshal doing it.
It is, but still looks bad for both of them.
I don't mind.
See? He doesn't mind.
He doesn't mind, but others might.
Look, I'm pretty sure after the things Gunnar went through with him in the cavern, fucking crash course adventurer class.
Yeah, no, Louis part of the party now. He gets treated like any other adventurer.
And as you can pet the dragon, just ask him, or I'll
Alright.
eat you.
Esva, he's
Do we-
kinda drunk.
Sure, but I'm certainly going to take the chance anyway.
Don't die.
Fucking, you're braver than
I
most.
won't, hopefully.
Finally, some real fucking food.
Yeah, I watch this pie being low, and I'm like, I'm out. Gonna go pet a dragon now.
Gonna.
If I cut open this pie, there's just sausages inside.
Oh no! When you go to grab the pie, it just gets yanked up, and
Splat
let
your
me
face.
just. No. It doesn't actually get lowered onto the plate. It had been being lowered towards his head. Come on, I know I've got a halfling character sheet.
There are more buns to be sausages.
Is it the one that
that's
was missing its
useful.
legs?
Alright, Gunnar. Yeah, the pie is yanked up, and a sausage in a bun is just thrown directly into your mouth.
Fucking terrifying precision. What the fuck?
It's the only thing they live for.
Holy shit.
Finest sausage marksman in his fucking unit, that boy.
So
Can
y'all are about to see something that you don't think you've ever seen before. Gunnar 100% losing his cool.
As Vaska tosses the shilling up, the pulley disengages from the pie. And it's, Gunnar, would you like to roll dodge before it splatters across your head?
Oh yes, I'm dodging because I'm literally bouncing off this table to go up and grab this halfling
What is
through the ceiling.
You fucking just punch through it and drag a halfling out.
Yes, I will gorilla R a halfling through the ceiling.
Still, roll your dodge.
Is this actually happening?
Yes.
Okay. Why? Why though?
Look, it's episode 69. Weird shit's gonna happen.
Fair.
I'm mostly just surprised Herova isn't the only one who was eating sausage this morning.
Hey.
Get down here, midget. So I'm just gonna, wherever this pulley is coming up from, I'm just gonna try to find the fucking pulley hole and just start reaching around in it.
Sure. There is no pulley hole.
I'm
The
afraid
rope. The rope seems to just be directly connected to the wood.
That's some wizard bullshit right there.
Okay, Merz? What's this guy's stealth at? I'm not gonna point him out to Gunnar for obvious reasons.
Oh no, shit, that's Louis.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
Louis goes
amazing.
to get the shit out of Dodge, though. Good move, man.
It turns out all of his
no.
magic powers come out when he's drunk.
Oh my god, he does have drunk magic. I've only heard stories of drunk magic, but there he is.
I'm sorry, Merz, this is canon now. I don't care what you're doing otherwise.
No. He has something called whiskey dice. It works like normal magic, but he gets more powerful the more smash. 0% chance of Zinch dice, but he's really not that great. And he can only cast petty bullshit, aka DMV.
Yeah. When drunk, Louis gains a 1 magic die.
When stinking drunk, he gains 3.
Oh shit!
But he
he's
has
an
to
arc
roll
wizard.
on. He has to roll on Zinch's vomit.
No. Like he rolls on Zinch's table, but it's only like the tiniest, most harmless ones that you can pass off for regular drunkenness, like vomiting, weird smells, winds coming from odd directions.
Turns out when he's drunk, Louis just has pyro vision. It's just fucking all up in the air now.
Where are you? I've had it. I've tried being nice. I've tried being social. But ever since I've set foot in this fucking country, it's just been sausage in a bun. Sausage in a bun. Sausage in a bun. I just want pie. Come here. I'll give you back this sausage.
Gunnar, don't put
I'll
your sausage
fucking
in his
rape you, you
bun.
little shit.
I don't think you'll
Mate.
fit.
No, at this point it's personal. If you give up now, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Much.
Just give me my pie.
There is no response.
Where are you, pie midget?
Alright, yes. Opening your inner eye. Things are a little twisted and distorted. And indeed, as was guessed, it does seem to be originating from Louis.
What the? Huh. Okay, now I'm not angry anymore. Now I'm interested. Vaska, take a look at this.
Ah, my boy, you're doing it. Good job.
Like, there was legitimately not a halfling. It was just
Huh.
Is there anyone in this room other than us and Louis?
I guess not.
You mean the party in Louis? Or...
Yes, the party and Louis. Which is to say, not Rex Handler, Schwartz, and Schmeisser. But yeah, if we're the only ones here, then yeah, Voss will just clap her hands and be like, "Our boy's doing it. Good job."
I am.
Huh. Louis? You know what you did? So, the magic that I saw, is it, like, connected to the whole pie and sausage shenanigans?
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
and
That wasn't Vaska?
you two who've opened your inner eyes, you can roll academic knowledge magic to poke brain power at them.
I'll buy a success.
Alright.
Can I assist?
Sure, you could have assisted. So take that fortune back, Vaska.
Sure.
Unless you want 2
I'm
degrees of
saving up.
success.
No, I'd rather have a fortune point.
Yeah. Examining the, threads of magic more closely, yeah. Neither sausage nor pie actually exist. They're illusory. And, it's a sort of accidental use of minor magic tricks. It's a sort of thing that you usually see around like a child with the gift who's just absently and accidentally using it.
Huh.
Vaska will grin ear to ear.
So wait a minute. If that wasn't Vaska,
No, that was me. I was just playing trick on Gunnar. Don't worry about it. I was channeling a little magic through Miro. See, my boy did it. And she'll scritch the pig.
No, and what I was...
surprised.
I'm just
And what I
gonna
was
kick
point-
Gunnar directly in the shin under the table.
I fucking
and
knew
what
it. I fucking knew it.
Yeah, it's okay, Konrad. And what I was telling her about was, if you take a look, well, you can't see it, but there's this
Well,
wonderful.
made it very convincing. I gotta give you that.
There was this wonderful yellow and red just stream in the magical view going by outside. It was rather nice to see.
Yeah, I don't understand how fucking magic bullshit works.
Of course, you don't understand how it works, but it is.
Fucking wizards.
Fucking smooth, Chungus.
Look, so long as he doesn't know, it's cool. Oh wait, Esva's not even here, so there's no one here except us who can see magic.
I'm not here to judge you. Because trust me, I would be judging the ever-loving fuck out of you, and thinking it weird that you're worried about having some kind of, wizard emperor. That shit's kind of our jam.
Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna play that off like Miro's doing magic tricks. And
Wait, question. Konrad, what languages do you speak?
I speak Rockspiel, I speak the classical language, I speak a little bit of Dwarven, very good Tillian.
Jolka, what
That's
languages?
right.
Jolka, what languages do you speak?
What? Hmm?
What
You realize
languages?
it's going to be painfully obvious that you're doing a language check on everyone, so you can pick one to speak in that they don't understand.
True. Yeah, you're right.
Like, I can literally already tell where this is going. That's retarded and will only make things worse.
I mean, he's the Reichsmarshal, so...
Yeah? Which means he should know better than to be retarded.
That's...
You can't tell me you've had retarded ideas when you were 18.
Huh? Oh yeah, God, I was nearly married. Worst idea ever.
womp womp.
Got nothing to add to this. This is absurd enough as it is.
Well, Konrad, why don't you and Jolka go find some real food for us to eat and drink, huh?
You fuckers want to have a little private chat. Are we not trusty enough? The wizards want to have a little fucking get together. Oh, fine. I don't need you guys either.
Konrad?
Fuck you all.
Konrad, no. Konrad, not that
I've
kind
already
of
left.
private. Not that.
Bye, Konrad.
I was gonna try to.
Gunnar is fucking angry. So much on his conscience. The Emperor for one. Gavin too. The time he and Bruno almost got fucking Jolka's parents assassinated.
So speaking of Kislev, we still need to try to figure out how to handle this.
I will be teaching Louis how to use his powers responsibly, or at least control them, as soon as you are situated as Rex Marshal, and I am installed in the royal court where I can have the prince's ear without arousing so much suspicion.
But still, as much as I appreciate that, you probably want some more concrete. I'm fairly certain. The Empire has what? An official school for this, right? What if we get him a tutor or something?
That's what I'm
Someone
here
who
for.
But someone official.
Someone official will probably...
if someone... But not if we find the right person. We can figure out how to handle this. Because if anyone suspects anything, they're going to start suspecting the foreigners first.
Yes, that is... there was that celestial wizard Papa mentioned.
Benny.
Benjamin? Benny, yes. He seemed trustworthy.
Yeah, I wonder what Benny's been up to. Great guy.
Smash cut to just hookers and blow.
He looks up from a woman's thighs. I love everyone, but especially you.
Oh, God.
But yes, somehow, some way, we need to get Louis' abilities under control. In the meantime, switching back to Reichspiel. Good job, Louis. You made magic happen. Don't think you meant to, but you did it. Congratulations. That was actual spell.
I wasn't expecting a fake sussy. Amazing.
Yoka's still there when you guys are saying that.
No, she's gone off with you.
Yeah, she followed after you fucking exploded on everyone.
Thank you. I need Yoka's emotional support.
Emotional support, Dwarf. That sounds
Yeah.
kind of awful.
Just fucking keep putting alcohol into me until this no longer matters.
I mean, I just wanted there to be food. I didn't think it was using magic.
Well, that is using magic. Louis is wanting things and
See,
deciding to make them happen.
I don't know much about how her and apparently your magic works, but it is your will manifest is what ultimately these kinds of powers are.
Hey, look, cleric, stop interrupting the wizard's magic lesson.
You wanted something, you made it happen.
And with your inhibitions lowered by drink, I think you actually managed to put enough willpower into it that you made it happen. So perhaps until you and I have had time to refine your talents, maybe stay away from this stuff. Vaska's gonna like slide his goblet over away from him.
I'll drink it. Just so that he can finish.
He'll pout.
Look, you're fine, Louis, you're fine. I can get you something else to drink. That probably won't get you drunker. Probably. You won't be able to feel your face, but you can still drink it.
don't get to drink, don't get to kill vampires.
Look, what you do get to do, though, is see your sister very soon. Hopefully we will get on boat before day's end.
Mm. Hmm. Good.
Why should he give a fuck about a boat? He's got a dragon.
I'm pretty sure drinking.
Well, if I was given the choice between boat or dragon, pick a dragon like every time.
Look, I'm pretty sure there's some imperial law that advises against drinking and flying.
Yeah, Louis not allowed to fly the dragon.
Please,
right now.
it's called Don't Drink and Dragon.
Doesn't that go against Bard's entire life philosophy?
Yeah, no, I personally believe you should ride everything while you're drunk when you're a bard.
I'm pretty
Right,
sure
drunk and
bards just
sober.
get plus 20 to ride whenever smashed. And their ride, when smashed, kind of expands. Much like something else.
Look, bards just get a plus 20 to riding bareback.
Hey. And if they roll 3 times, if they roll 3 times as much, they don't have to call them.
But yeah, tell you what, can we turn this into a rollable moment? Maybe use academic knowledge magic to try and impart some like lesson about controlling his desires into Louis while he's susceptible to such
Pliable.
Yeah, while he's pliable.
Sure.
And I will assist.
All right. Nice. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Was that also the assistance bonus or no?
That was not with it, but still. Yeah, I'll just re-roll that. There we go.
That's good. I was a little worried you were going to reroll into a 100.
That would have been amazing. All right, Louis. Time to just will all the things. Just open your mind to Slanesh. You glorious, glorious little bastard.
No, he just turns into an ice witch. Ooh.
Oh,
I have
so
some bad
that's the
news for you,
prophecy.
Louis. Yeah. Yes, I have some bad news for you, Louis. You know how Zinch sometimes makes wizards do bad things? Turns out the Ice Queen's a super bitch. You're boned now. Don't do magic ever again.
Look on the bright side. She's not gonna damn your soul like Zinch. She just hates. Just hates. There is
There's
nothing
no
else.
subject
It's just
there.
period.
She just
There
hates.
is just hates. Period.
Kind of wish it had happened now, but oh well.
Look, we don't need more unorthodox ice witches in this game.
And that's where you're wrong, bucko.
Oh, the prophecy said something about a male ice witch born. Yeah, but they didn't say where he was coming from. Crown Prince Luitpold. Ice Queen, technically?
Ice drag queen. That's still the least offensive thing he's accused of.
Actually, if memory serves, men dressing in drag wasn't really that big of a deal back.
I mean, to be fair, most women's fashion was men's fashion back then anyway.
And I dressed in women's clothing, and I ran around and bought.
Anyway. So yeah, I want to see what's happening to Jolka and Konrad at this point while we're
fuck.
implanting suggestions in the Crown Prince, like the Rasputins we are.
He's been fucking talking to me. And I've been...
Well, if you're gonna convince him of anything when he's absolutely sloshed, it's not bad. At least no one's trying to take him home. Vaska, no.
Look, you have to be the one who initiates that conversation, sir.
Not happening.
So yeah, Konrad and Jolka, how
Should I do it? Should I start reading this shit?
Yeah, I actually started reading it. Let me see. But I think looks like the thing that weighs more on you is the two biggest ones is it's definitely your belief that you accidentally, because there's no way you could have known. You don't have magic sight. You have no magic ability whatsoever. Ability
I
to
don't.
know.
Thank you for reminding me. Yes. Fucking
What?
done him in. Because of me, the Emperor is now stuck in a fucking bed for the rest of his... Yes, that's one of the big things, obviously.
Mhm.
The fact that my home city was fucking ransacked by greenskins, that's also a pretty big deal. I can see how that made me upset. But put all that aside. Put all of that fucking aside. We're sitting here, drinking, eating, having a good old fancy time while people out there are still picking up the goddamn pieces. Have any idea how many people died this few days?
1,000?
Yes.
10,000?
I knew most of these fucking people. I'd go out around those parts and I'd get drinks with my mates. After I was done with the academy, I'd see them almost every day. Before I run off to be a soldier. And I can't bear the thought that now most of them are probably dead, and if they're not dead, if they were amongst the enlisted and then managed to survive, what of their families? Surely they couldn't have enough time to evacuate that part of the city. We were looking over the bridge. I don't think anyone got through. Most of them are fucking dead. I can't. I'm sorry, Jolka, I can't. It's been too much.
That is a life of war.
I know. I know. And we're not gonna be seeing any good fucking breaks for a long time because the vampires on that fucking island just can't stay.
Dead. Yes, that is their thing.
And I bet as soon as we deal with them, something else is gonna come about. More marauders from the north. Maybe another Imperial faction decides they're too good for the Empire and tries to secede again. That has happened a couple of times in the past. Maybe they're not happy with Louis being in charge.
Perhaps. But then we would also have several strong campaigns under our belt. Not just us, but the Imperial Army.
I know, but
It is a soldier's lot to fight, Conrad. It is not pretty. It is not happy. But it is what soldiers do. It is what is necessary to survive. Because even though their lives may be ruined for now, what we've done is allowed them time to rebuild, time to allow another shoe to not fall upon them when they are down on their belly.
Jolka, do you think the fighting will ever stop? Do you think that one day perhaps we've killed so many, there's nothing else left to kill?
Would you even recognize it if that day comes?
Probably not. I need to get myself fucking drunk. You got anything on you?
I'll see if Loophole didn't drink it all. Oh, hey! Hi, I have a little bit of the, what was that place that we stayed in?
3 feathers?
Yes, I still have some of the 3 feathers wire.
Please no. Please no.
Yeah, fuck it, I could go for that. I don't care at this point. I just want this day to be over.
I mean, I'll take that off my. I will happily take that off of my character sheet. So I'll stop trying to think of bizarre ways to use it.
Perfect.
We're doomed. I'm sorry. We won't be seen for the next 3 days.
We are going on a trip on a magic space rocket ship.
Snippy, you're meant to roll toughness first.
Okay. Zipping through the sky.
So you've got 1 degree of failure, so you roll D100 plus 10 on the stinking drunk test.
36.
Oh, does this consume alcohol?
No, it's unmodified toughness. Your skill has no bearing. Alright, Jolka, you roll a D100 minus 10.
I'm just as a warning, this shit man should put Gunnar on his ass.
I've been drinking.
Alright,
this entire night, and I've been making all of my 25% chance consume alcohol tests. I need it.
yeah, that's a fair point. I'm going to give you an additional plus 10, Konrad, because you had been doing some pre-drinks. So Konrad, you're just going to wrap an arm around Jolka and just talk to her. You know, she's your best mate.
She's my best mate.
Yeah, you're vaguely aware of what's going on, and you can, move around and defend yourself. But you're only vaguely aware. So you think Jolka is responding to you. She's actually just snoring on your shoulder and occasionally coughing up a whole load of vomit all over your front.
So, 2 standard drunks from no.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Alright, and Jolka, roll 1d10 because you're out for that many hours.
Oh, good.
Okay, that's hey, compared to the last time you fell unconscious from drinking, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Jolka is on point with his fucking checks. Holy shit.
See, but Konrad, here's the thing. You only got part 1. There's a part 2.
There's a part 2 to this motherfucker.
I know. I'm ready for it.
But is your toilet paper stash ready for it?
No.
So, yeah.
Oh, God.
There's a fucking part 2.
I think we can just take a brief glimpse ahead to the morning. Both of you need to make minus 10 toughness tests.
Oh, jeez. Well, why did I close my sheet? I didn't. Okay.
I can use my final lucky charm that I've been saving up to turn it into a success.
Speaking of, I want to buy more of those. I like those.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, if you're going to buy into a success, both of you,
Konrad, just don't buy into the success. You'll like what happens.
No. Let me stay fucked up. Using the lucky charm, it's cheap. But roll the 43, I take the damn result. I'm happy with it.
are you using the charm or not?
Nah.
Okay.
Fuck me.
Okay, roll 1d5 plus 1, please.
1d5 plus 1?
Yes. So come the morning, Jolka will have a splitting headache, but will otherwise, be able to,
Take a bath from all the vomit.
yeah. But generally be able to function. Konrad, however, for the first 5 hours of the morning, he's in a bad way. His hangover is not just painful, it is crippling, and he is suffering from explosive diarrhea.
Yes!
Every 3d10 minutes, he needs to visit an outhouse for the next 5 hours.
I'm going to sleep in the outhouse after the second time.
I'm pretty sure no one's going to be surprised to see a drunk soldier asleep on the ship.
Screaming whatever gods will listen this day.
If anyone comes in, and especially this out, I'm just gonna pull out my repeater out.
Yo! Whoa, no need to go that far. This got way too real.
I don't care. This is now mine. Get the fuck out of my property.
We just bring him food and water.
Hippity hoppity. Get off my property.
But sir, there's no food, there's no water. I got shit, don't I?
Oh, get shot, kid. Is that how you get shot? Mm?
So what, do we just occasionally just fork him in like a sausage on a stick for him to eat?
You don't want to give him solids.
What are you talking about? You put on a bun.
No, but he's
solids on a bun.
No, we're talking the explosive hangover shits.
Yes, I mean...
Did you hear how this thing was made?
Burns.
Yeah, the handout does explicitly say crippling hangover and explosive diarrhea.
No, I have real life experience with this.
So, would you
Good.
consider this moment to be a bit cathartic for Konrad?
A bit. I feel alive again.
He'll probably feel better in more way than one coming out of it.
I'm a new man. All the toxins have been pushed out of my body.
My God.
That does remind me, actually, Konrad. Yeah. All of last night, and for these 5 hours, you are suffering from severe hallucinations as well.
Alright. So, remember I said I had the pistol pulled out?
Aye?
It wasn't a pistol. It was just a piece of wood. Oh, jeez.
I actually have the pistol out.
Damn it. I was hoping it'd be something funny, like it's just a fork or something that you're pretending is a pistol.
I actually have the pistol out. So
occasionally people are just hearing this from the local outhouse. Boom, boom.
Hold. So, at some point, what actually happens, that morning is that, Gunnar, you are, just grabbed by an officer.
Out of bed, most likely.
Yeah, sir, Sergeant Hummel, he's, at least we think it's him, he's shooting up the castle privy, sir.
Which kind of shooting up?
He drank the brew, didn't he?
I don't know, sir, but he is, he almost took the head off of one of the servants who went to check on him.
Okay. How do I want to handle this? So Gunnar gets out of bed, bare ass naked. Okay, do I really want to get armored for this? You know what? No.
You should get armored. He's got a gun.
Oh.
Yes, it's
He
not the
has
fun kind of
13
shooting up the
guns.
place.
He has 13 fucking firearms.
Why do you have that many guns?
Because
Why
I don't
not?
like reloading.
Now I'm just imagining you look actually what like the depictions of Blackbeard, just like 8 guns just on bandoliers across. His...
As you just randomly see the door open and the gun comes flying out and the door shuts again. So he doesn't have to reload.
Okay. Don't alarm the men with this. Get me my armor. I will take care of this.
I return. I see that we have not, however, moved on.
No.
We've now come to this weird, bizarre, backwards hostage situation.
Is that Konrad trying to, like, failing to shoot himself 3
Yes.
times?
No,
Yes, that is literally
he is
it.
hallucinating so hard that he's honestly seeing Beesman in the bathroom, and now while explosive shits, he's now just randomly firing pistol shots.
If I want
Look.
to shoot myself, it's an automatic success. I've looked it up.
Mm-hmm.
Of course
You know, I'm
I
honestly
mean,
not...
just stay away from the outhouse. Leave him to it. He'll get it over with.
I mean, I'm gonna say it's not an automatic success to shoot yourself just because the gun can jam. And, yes, we have to test that.
Okay?
Okay.
So yeah,
So now-
Gunnar, you can get armored up and make your way down there.
I guess I follow too, because
No,
I
okay.
obviously got woken
Stay-
up at the same time.
Stay behind. And I'm just gonna get his shield.
Yeah, I too am going to get my shield on.
So just peeking into the bathroom. Konrad! You okay
Hey,
there,
Zates.
buddy? It's your friend, Gunnar.
Do I recognize Gunnar? Or do I see the Demon Lord come for me?
I mean, they both
You
kind
saw
of
that whisper, yes?
Yes, I just did.
Yeah, that's the only bit of guidance I'm gonna give you.
No.
Do
No! 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 No!
Oh yeah, he drank the brew.
Oh god.
Wait, did he drink that fucked up
Yeah,
Yes.
he's drank
mushroom stuff?
Yes.
he drank. Why do you think we're taking precautions? This should put me on my ass.
There is
Roughly
just an
1/4 of a
absolute
calf.
look of horror in Conrad's face.
Oh,
Buddy, we're here to help you.
I didn't mean to do it. I swear to God, I didn't mean to do it. Please no.
Right now we're staying over here, and
Just
we're just
put the
making
guns
sure
down.
you're okay. No, don't say that. That's gonna make it worse. I think.
Sigma, forgive me.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll forgive you for this. Trust me.
Gunnar.
I can't bear this scene any longer.
Okay.
What,
Okay,
what
okay.
scene?
Hey now. Will you feel better if we go away?
I didn't know.
It's alright.
Okay.
Gavin forgives you, Konrad. It's going to be okay.
Oh, hold on. Konrad. Who am I?
What kind of question is that?
Answer me.
Uh, uh, what? Emperor. How can I atone for these sins?
Oh shit, he thinks you're the Emperor.
Okay. Okay, Konrad. You have not harmed anyone.
I know.
At-
I keep
so far.
saying it just to make me feel a wee bit better.
Put the guns down before you upset me.
Well, that's a direct order from the Emperor. King, put down the empty guns.
Now
I'm
you're
sorry, Gavin.
Oh. Okay.
Carl.
It is okay.
Is it though?
What happened? What happened? Happened. It was a time of war. You made a split decision. I fought and I died for my country. Looking at Vaska like, yay, nay, am I doing...
He didn't die, dumbass. He's in a wheelchair.
Look, I don't even think he's talking about the Emperor anymore. I think he thinks I'm Gavin.
Look, just get these guns away from him and we'll be fine.
How many more guns do you
Scream
have?
on the toilet, weirdo.
How many more guns do you have?
I got 7 snap houses. My 2 wheel locks, number 1 and number 2. And this repeater. I got from your... I also got 4 incendiary grenades, 2 high explosive grenades, 3 daggers, 3 swords.
You're good. You're good. Okay. Konrad?
The house is gonna go up like a fireworks factory and they'll be like, yeah, no, it was explosive shits.
Okay, do you want to really know what will make me feel better? That'll put me at rest in peace.
Destroy every single last necromancer aboard that godforsaken island.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Aside from that, though, I see you're having a rather bad case of the runs there, my friend. What I want you to do is to stop shooting right now.
And
Shit
start
in peace.
shitting.
Shit in peace. And don't hurt anyone.
I sir.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna come over there. Actually, no. I'm gonna put a bag on a stick. What I want you to do is deprime your guns and put them in the bag, okay?
He's sitting in a shit bomb.
You might call it a dirty bomb.
Ooh.
Oh. I just call it a shrapnel charge.
Ooh, just one after the other. It was great.
I mean, it's more like a constant stream, really.
So there is now spilled gunpowder all over the shader.
That's fine as long as it doesn't go up.
Okay. Put the guns in the bag, and I will... And nothing... Okay, do you have anything... Do you know where you are, Konrad?
The bombs, put them in the bag too.
I'm home.
This is his home, that's fine.
Yeah, for the next couple hours, this is his home.
No, he's from Null, dumbass.
I
Okay.
belong at Moore's Gate.
Okay, not quite that.
Okay.
That bastard won't open up. Incompetent what? As the gate locked up.
Have you considered, as we're just pulling the bag of weapons back, have you considered the gates won't open because it isn't your time.
Well, that's gonna stop him.
He's a bit temperamental, coming from this side.
I know that all too well.
Oh, could you put your grenades in here too, just for safety's sake?
There is now there is at least one broken Molotov inside of the bag.
Oh boy. And the other one?
There's probably now two.
Okay. I'm just gonna pull this over to me now. Now, what I want you to do is just sit there and meditate for a while, okay?
I will guard this fort with my life. No one will get past as long as I draw breath.
Yeah.
Punctuated with a giant.
You guard that portal there. But if you feel like all is lost, do not give up yet.
The Emperor protects.
The Emperor
protects.
The Empire will embrace you. You still have a duty to fulfill.
Yeah,
Charge forward, Konrad Hummel.
Sigma willing, I'll have plenty of time after I'm done guarding this godforsaken gate to get some blood back.
Yeah, you'll have time after you're done guarding that particular gate.
It sounds way more epic until you realize you're doing an adult.
God, if there was like, just a blind person nearby, they would be they'd be so inspired until their nose caught out.
A mind without a purpose will wander dark places.
Yeah.
And sometimes the good must perish, so the rest survive. The lot of courage is to be sacrificed upon the altar of battle.
He's a real good talker, even when he's pooping.
I see now. There can be no blind standards in the battle for survival. Anyone who will not fight by our side is an enemy we must crush. And through the destruction of our enemies,
dial it.
Our salvation.
Reel it back there a bit, Konrad.
True happiness stems only from duty, and a good soldier obeys without question. A good officer commands without any.
Oh, dear.
You should really hire this guy to do your
vengeance.
speeches for you when he's, later.
We will have vengeance from all.
So looking back at Vaska, oh dear Lord, he had a religious. Oh dear Ulrich, he had a religious epiphany on the ship.
Vaska's just laughing in the back.
I am the flame of vengeance.
No, something else is the flame of vengeance right now.
He's emitting the flames of vengeance.
My thirst for vengeance is a raging inferno.
Oh my god, is this where he begins just to 40k ask the Emperor is god of religion after foreseeing it, shitting his brains out?
Excellent.
You are now no longer a member of the normal Imperial cult. Welcome to the Imperial cult.
Oh, wow.
Worry not, sir, for our indomitable will. Promise us the ultimate victory, and you will.
Again, they'll recount this word in the scriptures and the books of the Emperor's, final stand, and it will just be the tales of a man who shit himself so hard he nearly died, and he definitely blew out some blood vessels.
So,
his anus has not worked the same since.
I swear, upon my soul, I'll be bloody, bold, and resolute. For while there's still obscene heretics, and while their heads still beat,
There can be no respite.
Oh, you're definitely bloody there, Conrad.
God.
Oh,
It's like when you learn the true theism of this religion, this forbidden law. This is the forbidden law version where you learn it was all said on the toilet. Really high roll, at least.
So, Conrad, you okay there, buddy? Do you need a drink or something, or maybe some water or
I think
napkin?
he's fine now. We
Cyanide.
should probably leave him alone now.
I tell you in Dwarven that I am ready to make my ancestors proud.
Oh dear, he's speaking Dwarven now.
Let's just leave him alone now. I think he's
I
going
want
to be
Conrad
okay.
to walk out of there with a fucking mohawk. It doesn't matter that he's bald.
Look, you don't want to know where that mohawk comes from.
Yeah, he
He
made
became
hair.
a member of the. He became a member of the Slayer cult, and he steps out of the toilet wearing a mohawk made of guns.
I mean, after all he's been through, Konrad, if there was such a thing as Slayers for the humans, he'd fucking join.
Okay.
I mean, again, killed a war boss, honorary dwarf.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Conrad, we're gonna leave you here to your meditations. When you're ready, there's gonna be a cup of water here on the counter, and a bit of bread. Well, maybe a bit of light soup when you're ready. Okay.
I will slay all the greenskins.
You will most certainly slay all the greenskins. But you take care of that particular meditation right there first, friend. Okay. Do you need some reading material? We can probably get you a new sheet somewhere.
Gunnar, leave him alone. It's fine. Let's go.
Oh no, I'm having fun now.
But please, I want the session to end with us like on the way to our destination now.
Yeah, can we move on?
I'm tired.
That's enough of me shitting myself to death.
That is
No,
a
I
hell
think-
of a reason to be like held up because someone spent an hour shitting.
5 hours shitting.
No,
Wait,
I mean
wait.
of game time, real game time.
Exactly. How
An
do you
hour
think-
devoted to your asshole is something that we just cannot put in our lives.
Hey, too late. I took an hour of your life to shit. How does it feel?
Pretty shitty.
Look, if they aren't stopped, it will become an hour and we'll goddamn know it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my faff cannot be contained.
Okay, so
Neither can a lot of things at the moment.
so still talking behind the shield. All right, we're gonna leave you to it now, Conrad. All right, you be good.
Be strong for Mother Terrence.
Be strong for the Emperor, Conrad. And yeah, don't do anything stupid.
I
yes,
am
Shut up,
currently...
Gunnar. Let's go.
just backing out of the room. Goodbye. Vaska, I have not seen someone that out of it ever since the shamans back in my village.
I think he thinks you're God.
Look,
Reach out and touch faith.
look, while my ego appreciates that, please don't say that.
I mean, he's not right. It's just he's drunk out of his mind.
Oh no, that's a little bit beyond drunk. That's 3 feathers. I would call it good stuff, but it's I didn't experience this before.
Oh yeah, then wasn't that the second time you met your granddad?
Shortly after.
Alright. Anyway.
So everyone's just gonna see Gunnar just walk down the hall with a bit of a shocked and mildly concerned face, with a bag full of weapons that's dripping.
No one asks any
Someone-
questions.
Yeah, but someone take care of these. Make sure they're okay, cleaned, etc. Oh my god! If this is how actually no, rifling's already been invented. But if this is how breech loading gets invented, or the paper cartridge, I'd be in.
I failed to roll, so it's probably nothing too useful. Don't worry about it.
Darn.
But yeah. Anyway, I think we can skip ahead now. And yeah, unless there is anything else that needs to be played out in Nuln,
I do have one small thing, not necessarily played out, but I guess a confirmation or a question. Is Luminitza still around? What happened to her? The last I saw of her was her bugging out when we got infested with demons.
oh yeah, she's still around. She actually, ran into Konrad
Oh, that's right.
as he was limping towards the hospital. She had gone to get magical backup, and then you resolved the situation. So yeah, she just took him to the hospital.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll just make sure she knows that we're getting ready to head out, and if she wants to get a ride back to the capital, then come along. But yeah, that's fine then. I'm good.
Yeah.
Boy, am I ever glad Luminitza is not here to see Conrad now.
Oh no, she totally gets told.
She totally saw you, but she's certainly left by this point. Forever.
Yeah, she's not going to be involved in that. That's someone else's problem.
That's someone else's job.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so yeah,
This happened.
so you have convinced Louis not to join you for Death Island. Third time's the charm.
I mean, I'm sad, but yeah, it's probably better if he doesn't.
However, the dragon is sticking with him, so
It makes sense. He's the royal dragon, so
He has to babysit him because he's gonna
What?
get himself
Even though I
fucking
polished
killed.
his scales to a mirror sheen?
are you sure you just polished his scales?
Yes. I think I
then
died.
yes.
You didn't polish something?
Oh, you mean I could score a dragon for the adventure if I were willing to take one for the team?
Jesus.
Time to butter up that hole.
Alright,
Yes.
I mean, what
Yes,
role do I have to make to survive?
No, I mean, you're an elf, so
Yes, if you stretch out your pelvis a bit, we might score. We might get it.
Besides, it's a dragon. I'm pretty sure that's like an honor.
Oh yeah, totally.
Jokes aside, sexing the dragon is not the appropriate way to get it to come with you.
No, I mean it will get to come with me.
I mean, assuming you live through the process, yeah.
I do have a
God,
racial
people.
bonus to survival.
Stop trying to fuck the dragon.
No, it is one hell of a call to arms.
See what you did there.
Okay.
By something bigger than your arm.
Alright. Yeah.
Bigger than
Okay.
your fucking torso.
I don't know of a way to actually persuade the dragon. I was never there for Corpse Island, the Dragon Redux.
Fair. anyone else want to throw any suggestions to get the dragon to join?
I sure don't possess social skills, so no, I don't really want to go.
I have social skills, but not in my current state.
Yeah, no.
I would say, are we giving suggestions of how to convince it, or bonus?
Ways to get to do it at all.
Have you told it about the draconic amalgamation? He might take offense to that.
I imagine you super duper would. Again, sadly, Esva herself didn't see this dragon, and so does not mention it during the polishing.
Alright, I
The
mean,
scale
I guess
polishing, which is what I will call it.
Vaska can go and try and talk to the dragon and be like, yo, these guys have a fucking giant flying corpse abomination that is this awful, terrible mockery of your majestic, imperious form. Perhaps in your wrath you would deign to destroy this abomination, such that we can destroy the vampires that created it. Thank you very much.
That's not a bad roll.
Yeah, and I think guiding the trail of conversation. So, yeah, you lay out. You want the dragon to destroy the mockery of him. Yeah, I think that would probably work. So yeah, you have a tactical dragon.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
To deploy against the other corpse dragon.
Nice.
I like to think I killed that thing. I like to think.
You like to think, yeah.
You may well have done. They then re-raised it.
Fair enough.
That's the problem. The only killers you can get that last are on, like, vampires and the cultists. But all the cultists are already dead. You killed them before.
Fair enough.
Oh, there is.
Maybe in some twisted way I've come to love this island. I just get to murder all the time. And they can't stop me.
This island would be kind of a twisted version of Valhalla.
This is like those like the Viet Cong soldiers never knew the war ended.
No, that's the best part. They keep resurrecting that one douchebag vampire, and I just get to keep stabbing him over and over again. It's the greatest.
Wait, is your lineage a von Karstein or Blood Dragon? Because I'm pretty sure the Blood Dragons be in.
Von Karstein lineage.
But
Manfred von Karfak and his friends.
On Carfuck.
Yeah, fucking no one likes Manfred von Boring. Boring von Karstein.
who was the aside from Vlad? Who was the other really cool von Karstein?
Isabella von Karstein.
Aside from her.
I mean, it's another aside, I guess.
Konrad von Karstein? I can't imagine you'd be thinking of him, but he's like the only other one except for Manfred.
Yeah.
Maybe I vaguely remember. Oh right, the pirate dude. He's technically a von Karstein.
Oh yeah. That's
We don't get to deal with pirate vampires. Not in this session. However, in the campaign where we're in, at sea in the ports and exploring new land.
Yes, Merzendi, I just thought of something, and I might as well hit it while I can. There are a couple things that I would like to do while I'm still.
Sure. Let me just quickly step away, use the bathroom, and then we can cover.
God, let me unmute, please. For the love of God, I need to say.
We can hear you, Bob.
And then never again for the rest of the session.
Bob, are you talking? Because we can't hear.
Yep, and now it's on again.
Okay, whatever you need to say, Bob, type it out.
I don't think he was talking to us in the first place.
Yeah. Oh man, saving Dyro's chat. It's fucking working with the inspiration.
Wait, which chat?
The Diamond Roses one.
Oh, okay.
Gonna do her saying up like the squishy.
Okay, I'm about to say, is one of them invent the steam tank? Because that seems like a good idea.
Well, technically, someone already made the steam tank. No one can just remember how to build it, and no one really wants to tear apart one of the 3 remaining steam tanks.
Jesus Christ. That would solve so many issues. Actually, there's like 10, but that's...
But you'd think it wouldn't be that bad of a logistical nightmare if you got some dedicated engineers who step by step wrote down what they did to take it apart so they could put it back together.
Yeah, it's not like we've literally done that before. Yeah.
It's not like
too much. Yeah.
It's not like reverse engineering hasn't been a thing for literally millennia.
Yeah.
But before we leave the city, I'm going to take one last shot at trying to find a fucking toadstool.
Knew it.
Oh right, I'm gonna need some more Lucky Charms.
Oh yeah, those things that are incredibly useful and powerful.
Yeah, because after one giant battle with those things, I'm kind of addicted to those.
Oh man, I wouldn't know.
Would you like me to buy a couple extra to give to you?
Can I? Yeah, I can use Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms are bullshit.
That'd be a good idea.
I like how I just took mine off and handed them to Gunnar in the middle of that fight.
No, I love how you guys are just like in the middle of the fight, just like we step back. You're my cornerman. Give me a health potion. Give me a couple Lucky Charms. Like, okay, you got a chance.
I mean, it's not like guns were gonna do any damage. So might as well give you a potion.
Yeah, I don't have magic weapons. My luck is I rolled more 99s than I roll 1s.
You have to make another runesmithing roll.
Runesmithing?
Oh yeah, weren't you working on making a rune?
Oh yeah, I was. Not sure if I can only do it after so many weeks, though. The issue. I don't know if enough time has passed.
Let's open that book up then. And what were you wanting to ask?
I would like to go out and see if I can buy some Lucky Charms and trawl the city. Just please, someone give me a fucking toadstool.
Yes, you can get Lucky Charms, but you can only have as many Lucky Charms as you have fate points.
No, never mind.
Okay. However, Merzendi, hear me out. Could I buy a couple extra not to use? But in case I meet Avenclad again.
He is fateless. He's a vampire.
I mean, I did say Avenclad could have fortune points as long as he was, on the task to kill the vampires.
It was a task that he has not really deviated from for the past however long he's been on that island.
So yes, you can buy 3 additional Lucky Charms for Avenclad. Just to save time, mark off the money and detail pop them on your sheet. You're going to run into each other.
I planned for Avenclad to have left a very bloody and obvious path for him.
I appreciate that, buddy.
Oh, didn't even know the undead could bleed.
I found a way.
Oh, crikey.
And is it at all possible I can maybe find a toadstone?
No, never.
Let's see, Bob, do you have, your progress on the hammer recorded?
I did not know.
Yeah, damn it.
Not for... Yeah, no.
Don't remember when was the last time we did one of these checks.
Yeah, I don't either.
This might be one of the first ones.
Okay, you do actually. It's just hidden away.
Yeah, that's what I don't see it immediately.
Yeah, it's down under treasure, loot, inventory, notes. I think sufficient time will have passed for you to make another empowering roll, which is a runecraft skill test.
Okay, I was checking to see if that counted. I think it...
Good.
Woo!
Alright, and remind me which thing you are inscribing. Which rune you're going for.
Striking.
Okay,
Plus
you
5.
10. But yeah, you've made, 1 month's successful progress on empowerment. You've got 2 months to go.
Yay.
Jesus. Runesmithing is so slow.
Oh, it is slow, but it's incredibly powerful. It's one of the few
Incredibly powerful for next campaign.
Yeah, basically.
It's
Like,
one
it
of
would
the
have been good to start, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the few forms of stable magic in this entire setting that 100% can't bite you in the...
Well, except for the rune of flying. That one is famous for biting you in the teeth, but
What about the more infamous rune of ass biting?
Famous for doing exactly as it said.
yeah.
It just shouts, "Give me that booty" when it comes
I
back.
should have known this hammer would bite me in the ass one day.
Give me that butt.
Give me that.
But
Give me that.
How
that
that
butt.
though?
Alright. So are we actually getting to the island this session? Or are we like gonna
God, I hope
land?
so.
Yeah.
We're not going to actually start on the island this session, but yeah, we are, pretty much in the final bit, so we will start next time, with making landfall. But, Gunnar, if you can you attempt a -60 gossip roll for me?
and the 60.
That's a 10%.
It's not a 0.
It's not a 0. And I have been fighting for this thing. Literally all campaign.
Considering the other awesome things you have, that's not saying much.
Yeah,
Can
fuck
I-
your fucking stupid toadstone. I'll take a rune fang, please.
Yeah, for real.
I know, but
I forget what it even does. It's probably absolutely garbage for you.
Helps him resist disease.
Oh yeah, that's the...
He's a
and
god priest.
poison, I think, as well.
I mean,
Yeah,
resisting poison's good.
yeah, it helps me resist poison and disease.
I mean, but those aren't technically damage types, and you're already incredible at those.
I could be more incredible.
I'm pretty sure you literally have the magic spell to cast I don't I don't get diseases anymore. You're a Reichsmarshal. You have money. The most powerful superpower.
Get owned.
I will reroll.
Turns out that every toad here is an asshole. Wait, reroll? You realize she will take away a reroll, take away a fate reroll for next session when we're in fucking Vampire Island for you to get this toadstone, right?
Yeah.
No,
The amount of not worth
nerd.
There's a
admire
certain
your
point where
dedication.
memes need to stop.
No, there is no limit. Go for it, Rem. I believe you can do it. If I say something, it's clearly a great idea.
You
Just
give
like
up
my
a lot of,
grenades.
you give up a lot of things chasing a dream.
Yes, like my social security number.
You never had one of those.
What number?
Shut up.
I'm pretty sure Greece actually has Social Security, believe it or not.
We do.
Yeah.
Wow.
If we
Which
did,
is weird. I mean, really, what you actually
fucking
have is
economy.
socialist security. It's slightly different. They just
It's
keep
horrible.
saying it.
Yeah, you
I
keep paying in and
don't
you'll never
like
get any of
it.
the benefits.
No. I can't.
Toot.
Toot. That's the sorrow train pulling out of the fucking toad station. Fuck your toadstone. Boop.
You have plenty of other awesome things. Let it die.
Let's say I'll trade you a rune fang for a toadstone.
Do you have a toadstone?
I can fucking get a toadstone. No, I actually also have one because it made it just to mock you. I got one while I was an Athel Lauren.
Really?
No, that's a lie. It just really is fun to say that. I'm just a bad person.
Look, finding a toadstone out in the wild actually isn't that hard. You find a toad.
No, we've heard this 1,000 fucking times.
go.
I don't give a shit about toadstones.
Fucking
We
retarded
already had
items.
an hour of
Merz,
reading the
where are
shit.
we?
I think
Can
that's
we
enough.
leave now? Please, for the love of God.
Yeah,
Final session.
I'm done.
Okay, good. Then yeah. I think we will close out today. You guys, just briefly stopping in Altdorf to load on some knights and
I
some
want to repeat
priests.
And make Louis see his sister.
The burned
Yes.
woman.
To shove Louis off the boat and frog march him to the palace.
Get more grenades. There's really a lot of shit, but we can abbreviate.
Oh, this will
Yeah.
be the first time I've been in the city since I got my new title.
And yeah, if there is any shopping you guys want to do, like within reason, you can do it. Just
Silver arrows.
Yeah, you can do that. They cost like 10 times an ordinary arrow.
I have 50 gold coppers worth of fancy shit that was grifted off an amethyst wizard. Can I spend all of that on silver arrows and just say that I have them for this encounter?
Oh my god, you did loot his body.
Yeah. I spent 100 gold of it on on a ring as well.
Wait,
But, you know.
wait. Did we get that magical armor off that orc?
Actually, Mers, we don't have enough time to make another Peter crossbow. That's the guns aside. Just keep it.
Save that shit for, like, between session. But yeah, I just want to buy some silver arrows.
Yeah, you can. 50 crowns is enough to have to just have a yes. Silver arrows.
Thank you.
How
Add
many
that
do
to
you
me.
have? Yes.
Yeah, I have a yes's worth of them. The last time I did that, I bought 110 just arrows, and we were like, fuck it, that'll be enough.
if you need 110 arrows and you run out, you made miscalculations in your life.
Or I've made 110 kills and need more.
And if you're in a situation where you have to do that, you've made a miscalculation with your life.
What do you mean? We were just in a war.
Tell me, does plate armor come with
I mean, I
the
suppose it's a miscalculation, but we were meant to be there fighting it.
Does plate armor come with the gorget?
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah. Load yourselves up with, a couple of lucky charms. I suggest healing, droughts and poultices. And, yeah. You and a company of knights will be storming Malfic Isle next time.
Finally.
Wait, that's it?
Well, I get to play Warhammer again.
No.
Oh,
We'll
the-
faff
okay.
the other half the session, and then half you're in, there won't be any fighting or anything.
As soon as we're done faffing, I'm gonna kill you again, just so you know.
Just let me exist.
I'm sorry, there can only be one.
Look, if anyone has to kill Avenclad, it's going to be me.
Didn't I actually agree for Fizzy to be the one?
Yeah, but
Look,
she's gone
Fizzy's
now.
effectively dead.
Dude, but fuck off.
No, Fizzy's effectively retired. Didn't she get another win?
Yeah, but we don't know that.
Yeah, fair
I
enough.
think she's dead.
She's dead.
Yeah, last anyone saw, she dragged the unconscious Rosalind into a blood portal and never emerged.
And I'm so saddened by her loss. Because
Yeah,
I
I just have to believe that everything went okay over there. I've been kind of running off of good vibes, and murder happy fun times.
So,
How did you fool her?
let's handle XP. I'm just gonna give you a flat 100.
Wahoo.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Dope.
Now I get to enter
Holy
Zealot.
shit, I'm at 8,000 on Esva.
I did get art done, but I will be excited to finally play Warhammer again.
Yeah, Diesel, please make sure Avenclad is, on, like, I guess 8,000 XP.
I don't, if I recall correctly, unless I somehow both developed a evil laugh and got a base, which wouldn't be out of character.
I mean, you're in a castle, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's a work in progress.
Ironically, you're the
progress.
good guy with the evil, with the base and evil laugh.
Yeah, you have almost certainly just gotten a little refuge on Malfic Isle that you've made your own. You know, plopped in severed heads.
We'll see if that's been enough for Avenclad to actually advance to the vampire rank.
The Morite
Yes.
the Morite has been trying to curb your.
The Morite is
destructive-
dead.
Okay.
He's so dead.
He died in horrifying agony, and you'll see why next time.
No.
I bet he's been turned into an undead, because of course they did that, because more is the worst.
Yeah, that
I'm
seems
trying to be
accurate.
Yeah.
hopeful about more, but it doesn't work.
Well, now
Okay,
I'm excited to see what happens next week.
Okay, I tried my best to try to make him competent, and it didn't work.
You'd have
No,
made an
no,
ad
it did
like
not.
me.
I could have done with another night.
Well,
All right.
So, Savin, wanna sign us up?
Oh, 1 second, a little big yawn. Okay, yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in for Merzenhammer. We'll pick up with 70 Operation Clear the Sewers second take tomorrow. Till then, we'll see you later. Have a good one.